You guys have been adventuring in the land of Toivoa, specifically down here near the country of Shu, where you guys have decided to plot a course across this purple line, stopping just outside Ryunosume to potentially unload drugs or make some trades and, rest up from the circumstances of having acquired a ship that belongs to the Cervantes family, or did. You guys have changed out the figurehead of the ship and are currently underway thanks to the good efforts of your crew, which you have been motivating through threats and good pay.
The best kind of motivation.
That's about right.
So, as we pick up the next morning after having left Sahua, you guys are approaching a lighthouse at the point. Is there anything you guys would like to do before approaching said lighthouse, which is going to be about 2 hours away from you?
So, just to go over the plan, just to make sure we got this, we're just going to sell the remaining 6 barrels for whatever we can get.
We still have 7.
7 barrels left.
Oh, it's 7, I'm sorry. 7
You
barrels.
had 9, you delivered 1, and exploded 1 across an entire city.
Delivered 2, exploded 1. We may have caused the death of half to 2/3 of the city.
Well, I don't care about that. But, so I just want to...
I'm being objective here.
There's not a good person in Sahua, so...
Yeah, exactly. I'm being objective. Yeah.
So, but we're just going to get whatever price we can get for them.
I'd like to buy some better foodstuffs in town too, because I don't want to be eating trash on the boat.
You can do some basic math. If they bought 10 for 25k, I mean, sincerely tries to do the math. It's quiet for a while.
2,500.
Yeah.
Yes, 2,500, and then if we just slash that in half, that's
1,250
per barrel. So, and then we have 7.
I can't do that.
So,
it's 3,000, 6,000, 7,500.
let's just call it a clean 7,000. Why can't we just sell the barrels for 1k each?
Sure,
Does that sound great?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what this stuff's worth.
Well,
I don't think we care.
we do kind of
We just
know
want
it,
it gone.
but we want it gone. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
I'm sorry. No, 2,500 each. So 6,125 or whatever.
8,750.
I don't care.
Gary's really good at math. Clean 7k. How about that? 8k.
Yep.
Glad we got that settled.
Was it 7 or 8?
I don't know.
7
I
of
feel
them.
like
How many of us are there?
25k divided by 10 is 2,500. Cut that in half is 1,250 times 7, 8,750.
Yeah, make it more respectable, because if it's too cheap, that might raise suspicion too.
Then
We
clean
are a
10K.
walking
Why not that?
suspicion.
Well,
10,000?
This is true.
I think. Well, I mean, news is gonna spread, so.
Well, it doesn't matter. 10,000 gold sounds like 10,000 gold to me. You blew up our ship for 2k.
That's a very strong you. I'm not the one who hit it with an axe.
No,
There was no
hitting with an
axe
axe.
involved. I opened
That
it
was
with
the
my
entire-
hand.
Yeah. We can't say that one. That's just making fun of Madison, not Cecilia.
Which both hurt.
Good. Amer's like, I'd probably do it again.
I mean,
Wow, that is a classic phone.
Yeah.
so we can always say, well, at least we can say that around the spirits and fellowship, we never have a non-interesting day.
We also should say that if there's anything that should be kept to a stealthish nature, don't tell Cecilia.
I mean, if you think about it, 2 for 2. Out of the last 2 cities we've been in, we've had to leave expeditiously because of various crimes.
Something I did. Yes, we know. We know. You don't need to bring it up again.
I just think it's
Honestly, it's like-
remarkable.
I do take responsibility for anything that Amir does, merely because we should know better than to let him do anything independently, and yet we still say yes to letting him do things independently. So that
Amir
changes
is-
today.
He just smiles at you super brightly.
Yeah, we're getting you a child leash.
Well, let's see what this little Podunk Peninsula has for us. I mean, they might not even have enough gold to buy all this stuff.
I think you'd be surprised.
We'll see.
Wait,
Alright.
does anybody want anything before we try and go shopping? Is there a plan? Long preservations or provisions?
Yeah, food.
Yeah.
Get the boat
Anything.
fixed.
I got 3 extra mouths to feed, so
I know
I
the
fixed
boat
the
was
boat.
fixed, I know, but like, we should have like a thorough double checking since we're in there that nothing else from an integrity perspective was. You fixed like the outside, I'm talking about like the inside with the structural.
Yeah, make sure the keel isn't cracked or something. Not that I know
Oh,
anything
well-
about boats.
Jerry, you did actually do quite a bit of work on the boat. If you want to handle getting some of those repair supplies in case something like this happens again, I look at Amir.
I'm very good with negotiation, I will handle that.
Sounds great. I'm gonna go shopping. Whoever wants to come, fuck off. I'm taking Echo. And Amir, you will never leave my sight ever again.
so that means I'm going to. Got
Yes.
it. What about my my new lady friends?
Boat.
If we are going to sell drugs, I will also come with.
All right.
Oh, we can all go together.
Yeah, we can all go
Someone's
together.
gonna have to do
Yeah,
the heavy
let's
lifting.
all go.
The party that sells drugs together stays together.
All right. Well, should I tell my ladies to protect the boat while we're gone if we're all going?
They seem competent. That's actually not a bad idea.
I'll tell them not to kill anyone.
Except not the workers. Don't tell them just not to kill the 14 people.
No. I mean, I'm just gonna tell them to incapacitate anyone besides us and the crew who try to get on the boat.
I will also tell Dirty Frank and the boys that they are acting as lookouts.
Yeah.
while we're gone.
Wait,
Hamer's gonna
actually,
go up to Frank and be like, Frank, I need a minute, buddy.
Yeah. What's up, man?
So
Yeah.
I've got 3 cloaked women in my room.
Yeah. Oh damn. You
don't
share?
don't piss them off.
I don't piss women off, man.
No. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm telling you this for your protection.
If you like having your dick attached to your body, you won't mess with them.
They're
You just
I'm
say,
gonna set them to protect the boat while we go shopping.
What's wrong with us
they-
protecting the boat?
What's that?
What's wrong with us protecting the boat? We do just fine. I mean, we
I wa-
can't exactly repel you guys, but we do okay.
Okay, well, I mean, if you guys believe you can take care of it, I don't know the port cities as well. I'll tell them that if you guys need help, you can call for them to help. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good. Thanks.
All right.
That
thanks,
way we're
Frank.
not emasculated by some women.
Oh,
I'm emasculated by women every day, Frank.
Actually-
Amer pats Frank on the shoulder.
welcome to Shoe.
that actually reminds
hate
me.
this country.
I did want to accomplish something before we went on the land. It will be very quick. Do you mind? Can you line up Frank and the Dirty Boys? Just all 14 of them in a row.
Frank and the Dirty Boys will come up on deck.
Get in the line. Stop.
They do so.
Who's going to help me? Echo, can you help me? And Brennan, can you help me?
Yes. Sure.
Brennan, I hand Brennan quite a few bandages. And I say, you come in second, and then Echo, you get your gold out because you It's your job to pay them. And I'm gonna go from left to right, and I'm gonna break out 14 vials. And I'm gonna say, okay, so this is just really insurance. Put out your hands. Gonna take a little bit of blood. Brendan's gonna wrap you up, and then Echo's gonna pay you. How it works is if you desert without checking in with us first, I kill you in your sleep. If you just ask us to leave, we'll probably just let you go. But if you desert or you steal the boat, everybody that you know and love, dead, including yourself, and I will come for you. Any questions?
They all shake their heads no based off of your former intimidate checks.
Good. And I go around and I pinprick each of their... I open up like a small wound in each of their hands. But they're sailors, they're tough. Get a vial of blood, go all the way down the line, and I label them with their names.
This is all normal protocol. You have nothing to worry about. Normal protocol is taken for us.
Yeah, so Echo's going to pay them 50 gold each. So that's
Okay.
700.
Cool. 700 gold paid to the guys.
We're paying them quite well, so I can't
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
they're going to want to start.
Well, that
No,
was
nobody's butthurt at all. I mean, they got 50 days of pay.
How many days?
50 days?
Yeah.
Up front, nonetheless. They got paid up
Yeah.
front.
Yeah, you guys know that sailors get paid about $1 a day.
Also,
Yeah.
just as an additional point, if you have anybody to check into, you talk to Gerald before you talk to Echo, and if there's any disciplinary action that needs to be taken care of, that comes straight to me. I'm your disciplinary officer. Gerald's the nice person, and Echo is just probably going to be in charge of the ship. Anybody else, if they're a woman, respect them, don't look at them wrong, or I will kill you. Okay?
What do you mean by wrong?
Sorry,
Specifics.
we'll actually have Sweet August Rose train you on how not to look at women wrong later on. Is that okay, Sweet August Rose?
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, great.
Wow.
Aimer goes to
we're gonna
Frank and
have
goes-
sexual harassment training with a bunch of pirates on a ship. Yeah.
Aimer walks up to Frank and goes, basically, just don't do anything I do, and you'll be okay.
Yeah, Amir's had his
Uh-huh.
dick chopped off at least 4 times, and I've sewed it back on.
Multiple. I have a couple of suggestions. I'm kind of telling this to Cecilia in the back. Maybe we should.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get a sending stone that we could keep one on our party and one for Frank. So like.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that, or I could just, do my
Oh.
thing.
I'm just saying, like,
Echo.
for future, like,
Yeah.
if he sees some shit coming and we,
Wait, don't we have sending stones?
Yeah, actually, Echo, do you mind if I give mine to Frank and you can be, point man? Echo?
Yeah, that's a good idea. And then we'll need to. Amir can do his thing, and we can all talk
Yeah.
telepathically.
And then, secondly, I think we should maybe get some defensive scrolls for the boat, like maybe like fog cloud or something. So like, if we're getting followed, we can just like fill all the water with fog, so we can kind of skedaddle. Or other defensive related spells.
Yeah, incredible idea. I will find something.
Something that would. I actually turned to the pirates. Hey, what do you guys do for fire? Like, do you have any sort of anti-fire magic on this ship?
We have buckets.
Yeah, you should probably get some spell that extinguishes fire.
Well, the wood of a Cervantes ship is naturally resistant to fire, but usually buckets do it. But okay.
Yeah.
I
mean-
where do we get magic stuff from?
Oh no, don't worry, we'll take care of that.
Oh, so it was rhetorical. You.
Yeah, I was talking to Cecilia. I was talking to Cecilia.
He was
I can't
testing you to
make
see how
water.
knowledgeable you were. And
Is this where I'm not supposed to look at her right?
I mean, wait, she's standing right there. Yes, do not look at her. And then she August Rose like raises her hand so Cecilia can't see her face, and then just mouths the words, "Nobody cares."
I'm just assuming that you are correcting him. Good.
Yes.
Also, I am not an elementalist, by the way. I deal with death. So I can't create water or whatever the fuck that is.
Fire,
Yeah,
fire kills people, so putting out
We have a-
fire is stopping death, which is related to death. So
Frank's
works,
gonna
right?
sheepishly raise his bloody hand into the air and
We
wait.
tied it up. Yes.
Yes.
Whatever.
Frank,
Water magic. Why don't we just go visit the Protectorate and just get arrested? They've
What
got
if-
all sorts of water magic.
Good idea. I thought you said we don't want to be near the Protectorate.
Well, no, but if you want water magic, they're the ones who are the masters of it.
I mean, I was just a backup in case the ship is, catches on fire, because I don't
Oh.
want to be in the middle of the ocean on a burning ship.
That's why we have buckets.
I mean, it's happened to me once before. It's not a pleasant experience.
Yeah. All right.
How many-
I think that
how many-
we're good.
How
Brennan?
many of those fold-up ships do we have?
3.
I think.
If we need to
3 or 4.
evacuate.
You have 4.
4?
It's not bad.
No.
Four people each. There's 5. Yeah, I think someone's gonna have to swim if we have to do a complete and total abandoned ship.
I think I'm covered.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Echo's covered.
I'm going to be covered once we go to a shop in Point. I also recommend that everybody spend your 1.5k on a ring that allows you to walk on liquids. We just got paid, and then worked out to be on the.
Oh yeah, we actually I didn't put that in my sheet. How much did we get last session when you split up the giant treasure chest? It was 5,000 something.
Scroll up, and it'll probably tell you.
There's a lot of text. No.
It's 4,187. Oh no, I lied. It is 5,197.
5,001. I'm sorry, 5,000 what?
5,197 gold.
Ah, I actually have a pretty decent chunk of change saved up.
Amer's like, buy new rapier, not drowned. You see him like thinking to himself and measuring his hands up and down.
All right. So I'm assuming we're gonna stay the night in the port. I'm saying as I look at the others, because if you want to have the ship checked, that's gonna take time. Hello?
I guess maybe some of the, like, not everyone needs to be on deck. Maybe we could have Frank and 5 or 6 people up top, and then the other 10 down, like actually making repairs on the boat. We don't need 6 people. We don't need 15 people watching the boat all at one time.
Well, I mean, shore leave is. You know what, Frank?
Yeah.
You can come up with a shore leave schedule if you want to.
In shoe?
Well, actually, never mind. You'll probably do something really stupid and get enslaved. That's a bad idea. Don't do that when we get back to Reston or wherever we're going.
Yeah, thanks. I don't feel like going on land and then having to be submissive to some bitch.
Yeah,
Amen, brother.
yeah, it is really weird.
Amer says that and he's kind of like gives Cecilia a look and backs off.
I look at Jerry. Jerry, how much do you like Frank?
I mean, he's like out of like the bottom tier, he's like 1 step above, so which means he's on my good list.
He's on your good list. Okay. I look at Frank. Because Jerry likes you, you get to live another day. Say something like that again, straight to the bottom of the ocean with you. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. I turn to Sweet August Rose. See, I'm learning.
Wow. You know what? When we get to Reston, you are totally gonna blend in.
Of course. Master of disguise.
Life is
Well,
a
Amer
joy.
goes, if we're going to town, I'm gonna go put on a disguise myself in case I cause any aimer problems, and let the ladies know what's going on.
All right.
And yeah, Sweet August Rose will take on that blonde human disguise that she wears all the time with her hat of disguise.
Sure.
Yep.
All right. So as you guys pull in to the lighthouse, it looks like this. You guys literally take the ship right up next to the lighthouse.
So we got a long rest, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
Because we traveled overnight.
It's my deception check for my disguise.
Cool. You don't even know who you are anymore.
That's not far from the truth.
All right. So the Wand of Magic Missiles has new missiles.
Yeah.
Aimer comes up
guys-
looking like a very thin, pretty blonde woman.
Okay. Not far from the truth anyway.
Yeah.
Can I tell it's still Amir?
With a 30, you've never seen this person in your life.
Who the fuck are you?
Your mom.
Oh, that makes sense. Idiot. I'm getting you a harness. Why couldn't you make yourself look this hot all the time?
It gets boring after a little while, you know? Gotta try to make a high-pitched voice.
Your voice is already pretty high pitched.
Yeah, I gotta make a higher pitch, though, usually. And letting men hit on me, and, you know... Then I start to feel bad for my own actions. I just don't like that.
Well, maybe you'll learn. Being a woman in shoe, maybe you'll learn what responsibility feels like. Probably not, though.
Probably not. To be real.
As you guys pull up to the dock, you are the one big ship here. The small fishing barges and junks here are dwarfed by the massive slaver ship that you are driving.
Yeah, I really don't think your guys are gonna do much shopping in this podunk.
Some food.
Yeah, we could probably get
Yeah,
some
maybe.
preserved food, but
Eric,
I
I
don't
have
think
a
we're gonna
question.
offload anything here.
Yes, sir.
Would my summoned horse need to eat?
No.
Okay, good.
You can let him starve to death and simply resummon him.
Because I didn't know if he actually because he's magical, if he can actually even eat food or not.
He can, and he will hunger, but if he dies, he simply returns to his natural plane where he will get a full meal normally.
Nice, got it.
So you can neglect him all you want, he'll just resent you for it.
No, we'll get food for Atlas. Come on.
So we can't shop, but we're gonna sell drugs here, right?
I'm gonna try and shop and sell drugs here.
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Ooh.
It can go for whoever wants to do so. All right, we got a couple people who roll high. There we go. Yeah. So this is generally a trading post for various ships that don't want to pull into an actual city. While there may not be an actual store here, the various ships themselves will trade. So you can negotiate with the various captains within the building and trade with them, but there's not actually a store. It's you make your deal and then go pick up your goods from the boat.
So they're people. There
It's
are
like
people
a market.
outside their ship advertising kind of what they have.
Well, they would be inside the building advertising what they've got. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's cool.
Yeah. It's like an indoor flea market where you go and pick up your goods at the individual boats.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is a dumb question, but are drugs illegal everywhere?
that's a good.
Drugs are based off of a perception. Some drugs are illegal. certain drugs are illegal certain places. A place like this, with your insight check, pretty much anything goes. You're
Are we in
currently on board a
Oregon or
slaver
Texas?
ship. Right now, you're on board a slaver ship that was welcomed into the dock.
Right.
So,
Yeah, if we're gonna sell drugs, this is the place to
This
do
is
it.
the place.
yeah,
Told
I
you.
would like to keep my eyes out for people that look like they use drugs.
awesome. You look around and you see 5 of them standing around you.
Nice.
We're not looking to sell to addicts, Jerry. We need to find a
Yeah,
dealer.
Yeah,
so
dealer.
where do
It's
they
different.
get theirs?
Gary, all of a sudden you realize that the 5 people around you are Amer, Cecilia, Echo Rex, and Brennan. Because
Very good.
Rose.
I do not do drugs. I smoked Sood one time.
I'm high on
Just
life.
one.
man.
I didn't
Pretty
inhale.
sure you
I
almost
didn't
died
inhale.
from too many drugs yesterday, Cecilia. So
What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Alcohol is not a drug.
Tell that to my alcoholic cleric.
All right.
So funny story.
All right, well, let's see what we can do.
Cool. Frank gets to the edge of the ship and looks around and drops a fishing line.
Well, all right. Once we, I guess, dock, yeah, Sweet August Rose is gonna head for the gangplank and just start heading.
Nobody
towards
greets
the
you at the
lighthouse.
docks. Nobody greets you here. They just expect you to manage your own business. So as you come down the gangplank towards the dock, it's nice firm stone here. This is a natural outcropping of the mountains that sticks up and would be a navigational hazard if not for the lighthouse here. This serves both as a lighthouse and a dock in order to prevent ships from hitting it in the middle of a storm.
Yeah, it's deep water around it too. Oh, interesting. All right, well, yeah. Like she'll just look like the others. Like, are you gonna stand on the boat all day? We have things to do. Come on.
Let's go. Walk off.
All right. So you guys walk inside. Inside, it is a absolutely, let's call it a smoky den of thieves and pirates. When you wanted to find people who do drugs, you have found them. There are drugs being done everywhere. You see people smoking bongs and various shishas and everything all over the place.
Oh Jesus.
It's on the place, Cecilia.
I mean MKO. Fuck.
Son of MKL.
You see a couple of the resident, we'll call them waitresses and waiters, who are all topless and carousing with various captains of the various ships.
So
Does
there's
there look
drugs.
like there's one woman in charge, or
You look around and there is a woman in charge. She is a very rotund Asian woman, and she has a giant maul sitting behind her. It is made of black wood and emblazoned with green jade wrapped around it.
All right. Well,
So you want to do the talking?
Yeah. Do we talk to her or do we ask these people where they got their drugs if everyone's doing
you
this?
just scream out, "Who wants 7 barrels of frenzy?"
Oh,
Just-
Sweet August Rose, please.
Let's talk
Oh
this
my
lady.
Yeah.
If she can
Cecilia
force
walk
it.
up with Echo in tow.
Okay.
Jerry's gonna look for like a empty little table with like hashish on it and like
Sure.
the most well endowed woman in the facility.
Okay, cool.
Preferably with nipple tassels that swing.
Sure. Gotcha. She is probably going to be having those nipple tassels with leather, though, and you're going to have to join a table with 3 other guys and 2 other women.
Does it look like they're accepting of other people?
They are accepting of other people because they are stoned out of their minds.
Yeah, I would like to sit down at a seat, but be able to face Cecilia and the large jade hammer woman.
Okay. Cool. They will cuddle up next to you, trying to get you to participate with them. But that's up to you, as you will keep your eye on Cecilia for the time being.
You guys just
So-
leave Amer by himself when you guys went off to do that?
No.
I was going to ask because I was as an act appropriately.
All right.
I'm gonna be holding you by the back of the fucking neck, steering you wherever I go.
All right, so the thin blonde girl is being steered around the room. No
Oh,
one
hot.
takes. Huh?
Sorry, nothing.
The hot blonde girl is being steered around the room by Cecilia.
A hotter blonde girl.
So,
Hey,
as you come in, no one takes notice of this. No one cares that you are forcing this woman around the room. Sweet August Rose, you're there as well as the kobold and the hooded Brennan.
Yes.
You guys
So what's
come
the
in
plan?
like a group of badasses into this room.
Ooh, well, this looks like a fun place.
Right.
yeah. I mean, if you guys want to go participate in whatever things that you guys do, it's up to you. I point at Amer.
Except you.
We're happy. I'm happy to go talk business. Echo, if you don't mind coming along with me and Amer. So you guys, Rose, I don't know if you do drugs or whatever, and Brennan, I know you do something. If you want to shop, you can shop. If you want to, you can do whatever you want.
What would Brennan do?
Look perplexed because I see there's drugs everywhere, but where the hell are the booze at?
Oh, on every table, right next to the drugs. They're mixing them.
Well, I just sit down and grab one.
Oh, you sit down and grab some booze. Okay.
Just the closest
Can I
table.
grab one singular drug, please? May I have one
closest-
drug?
Closest table.
Closest table. All right, you just sit down at the closest table. The dude at the table looks up at you as you grab his bottle and take a drink.
Yes.
He, I need you to roll an intimidate check, please.
Sure.
This could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Not very good with intimidation.
Just think if I wasn't supervised.
Oh, with a 17, you may not be good at it, but at this exact moment, with all of the environmental stuff going on, this guy looks at you and holds up both hands, palms up. He surrenders, and you get a full bottle of sake to yourself.
I say thank you and give him a glass of it.
He looks very perplexed at this fact that you have stolen his sake and now are sharing it with him.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
set.
Go ahead. You're set?
Yep.
All right. We move to Cecilia, who apparently is in charge at the moment.
Oh, I was just going to be. I'm the woman, and I just like to talk. So,
Okay. Echo,
I'll-
are you going to be following along with them?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Cecilia for now.
Okay, cool. Look at it like the gold enforcer you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll steer Amir towards the rotund Asian woman.
All right.
And do a traditional greeting, Chuang greeting.
She looks up at you and spits tobacco on the floor in front of you.
Calmed.
Yeah.
Do you do
Hot
business here
spot.
or somewhere else?
We do business here, yes.
Perfect. 7 barrels for 12K. Do you think you can move that?
7 barrels of what?
Lindsay?
Frenzy, yes.
Frenzy. What you cut it with?
It's not cut, it's pure. I furrow my brow towards Amir, like, was that the right thing to say or the wrong thing to say?
You see Aimer kind of just relax a little bit, so you kind of get the impression that's the right thing to do.
Great.
Who you steal from? You steal from Cervantes?
You always
Yes.
ask this many questions?
Cecilia's
Oh,
so
yeah.
honest.
Yeah, I don't fucking care. Yes, we also now own their ship. So, fucking, who cares? Who cares? I'm not going to tell a government official, but I'm going to tell this one. I want the drugs off me.
Fair enough, fair enough. No questions
No
as
question.
to where we sell to after, no?
I do not fucking care.
Okay.
That's your business.
You see, you say 7.5K for all 7 barrels, yes?
No, I said 12,000 gold for 7 barrels.
Oh, my mistake. You said 8,000 gold for 7 barrels, yes.
Oh no, sorry, I said 15,000 gold for 7 barrels.
Ah, I thought I heard you right the first time when you said 11,000 gold for the barrels.
Oh, yes, that is correct. That is what I said. I said 11,000 gold for 7 barrels.
It is good that our memories have chosen to find each other in such a dark place.
I didn't even have to roll persuasion.
Yes, of course.
Now, which ship? The big Cervantes one outside?
Yes, the one that just rolled up with the pierced nipples. You can't miss them.
Ah, I like your figurehead. It looks like for
Aimer-
my ex-husband.
Aimer smiles and says, "Thank you. I picked it out myself."
I'm sure.
Squeeze your neck.
I will send man to your ship to recover the barrels. I give you coin on delivery. Deal?
How about I watch your men move our cargo, and you hand me the gold immediately, and I'll just stay right in front of you while I do that.
How about I not give you gold until barrels are on dock?
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair.
How about you give me half now, and then when the barrels are on dock, you give me the second half.
How about you give me half barrels first? I give you half gold then.
Oh my god, just
Actually, that sounds exactly like what I said the first time.
Okay. We meet on docks.
Yeah, let's meet in the docks.
What time?
She sucks her teeth, in a little bit of impatience. She says, "At your soonest convenience."
Fine. She stands up, grabs her massive maul that as she lifts it up, you hear the floorboards creak as the weight of the maul is released off of them. And she puts it up over her shoulder. Now is good time. Come. We make barrel deal. Do you have any slaves on board that you sell to?
We have slaves?
No.
No, I
thought
don't
we
think
actually
so.
did have. Oh, did we get rid of them? I thought we had some slaves. Did they die?
Do you count your posse?
No, this is out of character. I thought we had like 14 slaves.
Yeah, but they're not.
No,
Okay.
they're sailors.
Okay, we had. I don't remember. We let the slaves go. I think that's right.
Yeah,
We did have some. Okay, never
sailors.
mind.
We had
there
employees.
there's no slaves on this ship. Like we checked, there was
Oh,
only.
okay.
the,
I
uh,
remember or not.
Yeah.
How about blonde one? She looks like good bedmate.
She is a very good bedmate. Unfortunately, she's mine. Just as a heads up.
I buy from you, yes? I pay 10,000 gold for new bedmate.
Cecilia kind of grimaces at the amount of gold and looks at Amir.
Amir's like, he just kind of smiles, you know.
Echo
And,
says 15 grand.
15,000 for new bedmate. No, she's too skinny. afraid of breaking, little girl.
Oh, actually, she can handle quite a bit of.
Unfortunately, I guess we don't have a deal today.
Ah, shame. Okay. Barrels of frenzy. No questions. Got
No
it.
questions.
And she walks out of the building with you guys over to your ship, leaving anyone who wants to stay inside behind. Brennan, Gerald, are you guys going to stay, or are you guys going to follow them out to the ship?
I'm gonna follow. Jerry's gonna follow.
Okay,
Yeah.
Brennan.
I'm gonna call out to is it Dirty Mike? What's the guy's name?
Frank.
Frank. Say, hey Frank, get the barrels ready. Cauliflower. We're coming to pick them up now.
Yeah,
Get
Brennan doesn't really
which
notice
barrels? You know, we got a lot of barrels down there.
Barrels of frenzy.
Oh, the drugs. Got it, dude. Yeah. All right, and so they will start bringing the barrels up from the bottom and get them up on deck. As you guys get closer, they will roll them down the gangplank onto the docks. The large woman is standing there with you, holding her hammer. With your insight checks as high as they are, it is strange that such a woman in her position, surrounded by your entire group, is willing to be out here alone with no backup. As you guys get all of the barrels done, she goes over. Okay. Now, I see barrels, but I not see frenzy. Show frenzy.
Here and right now.
Right now, show frenzy. And she puts a
So is there-
coin purse on top of one of the barrels.
Is there a cork in one of the barrels? Or
Yeah.
are they corked? Or
A bung is the correct term.
Yep, that's the bunghole.
Yeah, in the bunghole. Yep.
we'll lean one over so it doesn't all spill out, and we'll pull it. And,
Okay.
let her examine that.
Aimer immediately pulls his shirt over his face.
Okay. She looks down at it. It looked good. Very nice. Now, we both know that only as good as actual try, and I not try. I give 1,000 gold for one of you to try and show that is real frenzy.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem.
What's one of the people's
Yeah,
names
get
on
one
the
of
boat?
dirty. Yeah, get one of Dirty Frank's
Oh,
guys.
okay.
Yeah,
Dirty
anyone
boys,
besides
get
Dirty
one.
Frank. Any
Get
other
one of the
name?
Dirty Boys.
All right, you want one of the dirty boys to do it?
No.
All right.
What? No, I'm not going to let the dirty boys do it. I'll take it.
Okay.
Oh, no, that stuff makes you crazy. You don't
That
mess
seems
with
like
that.
that's literally why you have random people on the boat named the Dirty Boys, specifically for this purpose.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought
All
she
right.
was asking. Oh, got it.
To use
Then
the
the
drug
Dirty
in
Boy.
front of her.
Sorry, I thought that out of character. I thought this was like a Indian like hookah shit, you know, like where they're like, oh yeah, now you have to smoke the peace pipe. I was like, oh, do I have to do a bump of frenzy? Of course, I'll do that.
No, she wants to make sure it's not cut with like crap.
Right.
Oh, dirty
Let's
boys,
make
come
sure
on.
It's the real stuff, and it's actually going to jack someone up.
Yeah.
I pull from the vials of blood, just like randomly, like popsicle sticks,
Sure.
and just like pull out a name. What's the
All right,
name?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 through 8.
I pick 8.
All right, that's Caden, the number 2 guy.
He'll be fine.
All right. You don't want Caden?
No, he's fine. He's great.
All right. So Frank's right-hand man gets chosen to come down the gangplank onto the dock. He looks around, very uncomfortable to be on land in the land of Shu. What's up? What's going on?
Caden, my friend here, we need you to do some drugs on behalf of the crew.
He opens his eyes wide. He goes, "You're kidding!" And
Don't show all
he's
of your
about
excitement
to
at once.
run. He's about to
Aiden.
jump into the ocean.
Caden, if you run,
He
you'll just die
looks
from
at
the
you. He looks at you.
If you
Ma'am,
run, you'll just die.
I request to leave.
What's your fear? I mean, what do you have to worry?
Request denied.
Looks at you guys don't know what that is, do you?
Frenzy.
Yeah, but that's Australian frenzy. That's the purified, refined stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta do just rub a little bit on your gums. Like, you don't
Hold
gotta do
on.
a lot of it.
Does that mean it's worth more?
Yeah, it's cut with dragon's blood.
Oh, man.
That's
Amber
why
looks at
it's red instead
Cecilia.
of purple.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll do it.
I'll say we
We've
should,
already
we
got
should
a deal.
negotiate for more money.
No, we've already got a deal. We'll just take the 11K. We will give her what she wants. This is totally fine. She walks away. Everybody walks away.
Ooh, how
Once
about
you try, we big
We don't-
deal.
we don't have to try, and then she'll back out the deal, and then we can sell it to someone
Go.
else.
Yeah, go ahead. I think we've got a plan for this.
Make her
Just-
back out of the deal.
No, I'm not going to make her back out of anything. This is women's territory. The women are speaking right now, Jerry. No offense. I'll fucking take some. And Cecilia
Okay.
will prep herself to take a dose.
That's a good womanly plan.
The woman looks at you. Ah, good leader. Try your own product. I accept. And she looks at you and waits for you to take the drugs as she hands you just the tip of a dagger. It's got maybe a quarter gram of powder. It's not even half of a pencil eraser worth of powder.
Perfect. Jerry, come here real quick. I'm just gonna have Jerry stand next to me as I put the strong face.
Yeah, I'll stand behind her, getting ready to
Okay.
put her in a chokehold if I need to.
Sure.
So that's a 25.
All right.
I know.
So you do not fall unconscious.
I can do more. Wait, I can do more. Is that not good enough?
You do not fall unconscious. You do gain the benefits as your eyes wash over with blood. The entire world turns crimson. You gain haste for the next hour.
Good.
You can you are now unable to understand language in any form for the next hour.
Super.
You gain advantage on all athletics checks for the next hour.
Cool.
And you are afflicted by the insanity, so you are confused.
Can I do anything about the confused condition? Because I rolled something. Is there anything I can do about it?
No, you just don't fall unconscious. So,
I'm asking beyond that.
do you have anyone who can cure poison?
I'm immune to poison.
Yes.
You're immune to poison. So none of this happens. There is no effect as you take the drug.
Ooh. It's good stuff. I just put on a straight face. Very good.
She looks at you. What is it? Is this paprika?
Right then, Brennan walks up drunk and says, "Hey, what's going on?"
Brennan,
Yeah.
come try
Brendan
this.
has terrible stats. Let him try it.
Oh, Brennan.
I can totally take Brennan.
Brennan, come take a dash of this.
But the drugs? But didn't that almost kill you or something?
No, this is not drugs. This is paprika, right?
It's combat trauma.
What?
It's good. Have you ever had a spicy margarita? This is
Yes.
like you. Good. Did you like it?
Yes.
Okay. This is what they put on the rim. Here, I'm gonna dip whatever bottle you have, the rim in the frenzy.
Wow.
And have you try
For
it.
the record, that's called chili powder, not paprika.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Brennan takes it.
Hell yeah.
Brennan takes it. Roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh yeah, this is gonna work.
Oh, hold on.
Brennan to the fucking rescue.
I love it.
Let's see what happens. Hold on.
Sure.
What is his constitution, like a 12?
All right. So
Good play,
with
mate.
15, Brennan, the powder goes up your nose, and the world goes red, and then the world goes black, as Brennan is rendered unconscious. Boom. Thud. And begins to spasm as the drug takes control of his body. Brennan, you automatically gain a level of exhaustion, and you are blind for the next 24 hours.
Oh,
I hold out my hand to shake the woman's hand.
He looks at you. Ah, mistress who knows to sacrifice men. A deal is deal. And she puts down 8,000 or 12,000 gold pieces.
Thank you very much for your time and service. Do you mind if we stick around and do a little bit more shopping?
I do not mind. Many captains here to shop from. My condolences for your property.
Oh, you'll be fine. He's had worse, and I give her a wink.
He's had worse than Australian frenzy? Ooh. Next time, bring worse.
You remember he drank like a bottle of sake on top of that.
Of that, yeah, the sake.
The House of the Crimson Sake, yeah.
Yeah.
And I want
Honestly?
to remind you, Eric, that on one of the barrels I did take some and put it in a pouch.
Yep,
Okay.
all good.
I remember that.
She'll find that out later.
It wasn't a lot. It was just like a plastic
Uh-huh.
baggie's worth.
Oh, I know. But it won't be there when she opens that barrel. I don't think she cares. The good deal she got from you guys just now is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Totally.
I would like
Yeah, I
to
don't
lean
even
down
tell
to,
you what the value of those barrels was.
Oh, a lot.
Cecilia,
The value was we now have 12 more K
Yeah,
in our pocket. That's our value.
yeah.
so Cecilia, we need to do something with Brennan. I mean, we don't need to leave him like this. I just I don't have anything I can do for him.
Jerry will lean down and first use 5 points of his whatever paladin thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
there
Lay
it
on
is.
hands to get rid of the poison.
Okay.
And he will use lesser restoration to get rid of the blindness.
Okay. That still leaves
You're the
with
man.
the level of exhaustion.
Brennan,
And
you awake?
he will not be awake until the next dawn.
Nice.
But he should sleep pretty good.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Long
For the
rest.
record, guys, drugs be bad.
Yeah.
I know. I actually wanted that friend to be like, oh my god, could I live through the consequences? And I looked, I'm like, nope, sure can't.
Haste for an hour that's strong. That's strong sauce.
Gamer already has
Yep.
enough problems with insanity.
Yeah, strong for an hour, but you don't get to choose your target. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So I guess we
does
asked
it-
Dirty Frank to put him on the boat somewhere.
All right. Frank
Oh,
and
is
Kaden
there a
will
way to
take
wake
him
him
onto
up?
the boat. Huh?
Let's let him sleep. Let's put him comfortably in one of the I put him in the captain's cabin.
Okay.
Let him sleep comfortably.
He is the captain for the day. He
All right.
deserves it.
I'm gonna do weekend Bernies with him. I'm gonna like
Sure.
set him up in a chair.
Okay.
Where like it makes it look like he's awake. Like if I can put like I was gonna say sunglasses. There's no sunglasses.
Well, he's got his hood still.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it look like he's sitting at like the desk in the captain's quarters, like looking at a map or something in the captain's quarters.
I'm going to ask because I think it's going to be really funny if he says yes. Brennan, have you dropped the bottle of sake that you walked up with?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you're still holding on to it? Got it. So,
That's what I was
clutched in
gonna
his
say.
hand is the bottle of sake that he stole from the guy inside.
Yep.
So, when you weekend at Bernie's him, he's going to wake up in the morning with a bottle of sake sitting in the captain's quarters with his hood pulled low. No idea how he got there.
It's a good Wednesday.
It's a good Wednesday.
I'm gonna pull his pants around his ankles.
Okay.
I'll
That is very Jerry.
I will dole out 2K to everybody except Cecilia will not tell anybody that she does this, but she will give herself 1K and give 3K to Brennan for being a good sport.
Okay.
So you can add that to your character sheet.
All right. So while Brennan sleeps off Frenzy in the captain's cabin, and Gerald has used some major resources to keep him alive, you guys going back in to do some more shopping and trading?
Yes. Materials. I mean, supplies.
Sure. The woman will have several guys come out after she lets out a long dog whistle, and they will carry the barrels inside and take them behind a curtain. You guys don't get to see what's behind that curtain at the moment. But she sits back down on her cushions and sets that maul down, and the floorboards creak as it rests down again. You guys look around. Lots of guys to trade with. But there's about 6 ships worth.
Sweet August Rose has just been just generally carousing with the other sailors. She's trying she set up a dice game, and she's playing with people, and she's just trying to get information about the East.
Okay, roll an investigation, please.
Okay. Not good.
Not a lot of information here about the East. These are fairly local traders. The women who are in charge of these ships are generally, short distance fisher people or general slavers who grab men from the mainland and sell them here. Small time drug dealers, couple of archaeological stolen items that they're selling, things like that. But not large overseas trips. Most of the boats here, would get capsized very quickly on the open ocean.
Yeah, she knows. Yeah. Well, in that case, she will continue just drinking and having fun.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, meeting new and interesting people.
Cool. Can I get you to roll a D100 for your dice game?
All right.
Need you to beat a... Ooh, we tied. Check that out.
Whoa, that's
Not
extra
even.
special.
You will come out even on your dice games.
Yay!
No
All
loss,
the
no
fun of gambling with no loss.
Yeah.
I view the not losing as a win, so really, it's weighted in my favor if you think about it.
Exactly.
So yeah, and that's what she'll do while here. Just have a good time.
Cool. You are introduced to a variety of gap-toothed men and women who are less than stellar citizens, would be a good way to put it. Yeah, so they are of various criminalities and persuasions, etc. That will probably, after how long you've been in the land of Shu, not surprise you too much.
Yeah.
But there's always that one that just like takes it a little step further.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she's just having a good time, and she'll probably just do this until the others are ready to go.
Okay, so with Brennan currently drugged, Gerald, Amer, Echo, and Cecilia, what are you guys doing?
Is there like an armor vendor in town, like with of magical means?
There are a couple of armor suits that one of the ships have, but as far as an actual vendor, no.
Yeah,
What exactly are you looking for?
looking for +2 plate.
+2 plate. That does sound like something one of them would have. It's very samurai in nature, though. So you're looking at basically an entire suit of samurai plate armor that is +2.
Okay, and then can I? I'm not sure how the adamantine works. If I could use the current adamantine on my current existing plate and replate the new armor, or if I have to buy adamantine.
You would
plate?
have to have that crafted or enchanted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's not something that they can do here.
Okay, so I couldn't pay the additional 500 to get them to put the plate on there.
Not here. No. Let me find out here. You don't have anyone who can enchant on the ship yet. I know that Doug is probably going to want Echo Rex to do enchantments eventually. Just knowing Doug as a player, Echo's probably going to end up being able to enchant things. But yeah, the +2 armor is 6,000 gold, and the adamantine is 500 gold on top of the 1,200 gold for plate armor. So 17 plus 6 is 77. So 7,700 gold for adamantine +2 armor. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and do that, I'm cool with that.
Okay, I'll do that, and then I'll sell
Yeah.
my current armor.
Sure. The suit of armor is an heirloom item that was taken from a specific nobleman in Asatoro and brought to the coast.
I will pay him the gold,
Fancy.
take it, and then kind
Yeah.
of not knowing what to do, I'll just like awkwardly bow to him because it's like it looks like it's an heirloom. So I'm trying to be respectful because it looks like it could be like some type of heirloom item.
It's not his heirloom.
I know,
It's not his
that's what
heirloom.
I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Jerry doesn't. Jerry is like,
Exactly.
stupid, so he's doing this and he's like,
Gotcha.
"Hi."
The mempo looks like an angel's face, one of those expressionless, featureless masks. Just perfect and flawless. Just like an angel.
Just like
But-
Jerry.
Yeah. It's going to be quite the shock when you pull it off. And did you guys ever see the movie Kingdom of Heaven?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I've
it's
seen
like
it.
one of my
That
favorite movies.
mask is what we're talking about.
Oh, okay. The leper guy, the leper like prince or
Yeah, the
whatever.
leper king, yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you guys want to watch a movie that is disturbing, that's a good one.
That is a fantastic movie. The extended
And-
cut is like 3 hours long.
It is very long. But I think you guys might enjoy that one. So check that out as a recommendation if you like that kind of movie.
And then Eric, just so you know, there's not a +2 adamantine plate in there.
I will have
I'll
to add it.
I'll just get. Oh, I was gonna say I'll just add +2 plate, and
Go
then
ahead.
I'll just tell you that it's adamantine.
Yep, that's cool. Just put a note on it. All right.
I have a fun idea and a pragmatic idea, but
Okay.
we can get those accomplished. Is there just somebody that sells like a ring of water walking?
Yes.
Somewhere?
there's a lot of people who are wearing them, and you can probably buy them off of them.
I will try to do it I will go to the what I would assume would be the most gullible person. Probably a man.
Okay.
I was also gonna look for a man, but he was gonna flirt and try to buy it off him cheap.
Sure.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going to try and intimidate
Cecilia,
him and buy it.
you're going to walk up to intimidate this gullible person. He is ogling you up and down.
Oh, ooh,
Gets super excited as you approach. He starts pouring a glass of sake to you.
Oh, hey, big boy. I like that ring that you've got. Would you like to give it to me?
Huh? Give it to you? No, ma'am. I'll sell it to you for a trade. Trade good times. Yeah.
What do you mean by a good time?
Oh, spend the night with your lovely man here. Yeah.
Cecilia looks around and like as if she doesn't see one. I'm sorry, a good man? I can't seem to find one.
Oh, you found him. He's right here. Yeah. Just sit down right here. Right here on the cushion. Here, yeah. Put that beautiful little bubble butt right here. Yeah.
Oh, actually, you would probably love my friend, who is standing right behind me, and I gesture to Amir. Amir.
Oh, she's hotter than you are.
Amir smiles and sits down next to him, kind of, just kind of touching his leg a little bit.
You're cute. What's your name?
My name is Amarel.
Amarel. That's a mouthful. Just like you were about to be.
While Amir's what he's not gonna do is he's not going to act like he wants the ring. He's just gonna be really touchy, refilling his drink.
God damn, I know what's coming.
While touching his hand, he's gonna try to steal the ring right off his finger.
I know.
Oh boy.
All
right. Well. Oh, that's a bad roll for me, but I'm gonna roll my D8 for my.
Ooh, I can still make it. Yes.
I rolled a 3.
1d20 plus 5.
If he nat 20s it, he deserves
it.
So close.
So close.
As he looks at you, that's a mighty fine ring you got there. It looks just like mine.
Oh, we were meant to be. What?
Come here, give me a kiss. Yeah.
Amer's like, I needed a little shopping, honey. What boat are you at? I'll swing by before we leave port, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean. I'm on the red one with the black sails. Yeah.
Oh, it's like, I'll be there in about 2 hours. Do you wait for me?
It's called the Sucking Remora.
Ooh. I know Remora that might be sucking later. She said, like Amer says with a wink, gets up and kind of sways back towards Cecilia.
What? Girl. Mistress, where'd you go?
Across the room, Sweet August Rose is going to throw a bottle at Amer.
All right, roll your ranged attack. That's straight dex because you're not a tavern brawler, are you?
No, but no.
Yeah, come on! Don't be PvP.
No, I'm just gonna roll 1d20.
Okay. All right. So D20, Amer's AC has to be higher than an 11.
It's 19.
Yeah. Okay, so the bottle hits the guy that is hitting on Amer and knocks him out.
Amer's like, he kind of gives that thank you, thinking that Sweet August Rose did it to help him on purpose, and kind of shoots a little finger gun at Sweet August Rose.
She just rolls her eyes and gets back to drinking with her new friends.
All right, Cecilia, foiled in your attempts to get away of water walking. What would you like to do?
like to find a woman I can strike a deal with because men here are fucking useless.
All right. You
Fine,
find
useless.
a woman 2 or 3 tables away who is currently doing that knife game where you take your fingers and go
5-finger fillet, yeah.
5-finger fillet. I didn't even
Yeah.
know what it's called, but I could do it. Thanks to the movie Aliens.
Aliens,
I learned
yeah.
how to do that.
Oh,
Couple
incredible!
things you learn when you're a teenager. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
I have a scar.
Yeah, a lot of people got really hurt because of that movie.
You seem relatively incredible at that.
Come here.
Would you mind?
Put your hand on top.
What'd you say?
Put your hand on top.
Oh no! How about we have a wager for the ring on your finger?
Okay.
I will go faster and do it more times than you. And if I win, I get your ring. And if I lose, I'll have to buy it off of you double retail. How about that?
Deal, as long as we both put our hands on the same stack.
Sure.
All right. So she puts her hand on top of yours on the table. It goes, do you want to go first or second?
A lady always goes first, and I'll take the knife from her.
That's me then.
Oh.
As she draws her dagger and begins going. So, and this is a awesome. So she has a 8 on her athletics check. We'll do the sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. There we go. So, in order to pierce you, she has to roll a 10 or below. She got a 17 as her 5-finger fillet goes. Can you do it faster and better than a 17?
Find out.
For sleight of hand.
I'm gonna subtle cast.
Yeah. What?
How does that sound? I'm gonna subtle cast guidance. How does that sound?
That sounds fun.
Okay, great. Sleight of hand. This is +1.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
With the guidance.
Ladies and
on
gentlemen, the
Oh,
dice
it's an
wanted
18.
to tell a story.
Wow.
So you will succeed. She is very impressed and will gladly take the ring off and hand it to you. And she goes, well worth it. Next time, we'll spill blood together. As she gives your fingers a squeeze as she interlocks them for a moment.
Cecilia is so proud and also all of a sudden uncomfortable. So she breaks that eye contact and says, gets up very quickly. Yes, very nice to meet you. I'll see you around.
Nice to meet you too.
Aimer asks,
Don't away for too long. And as you turn around to walk away, left cheek, full hand, full butt cheek, grab and squeeze.
You know in cartoons when they you get a shiver, you start
Yep.
at the bottom and then they distort all the way up to the tip
Uh-huh.
of your head. That is what happens visually with Cecilia as she keeps walking away.
Okay. Mr. Echo Rex, what is our kobold doing?
Echo is Echo's looking for somebody to do some trading with. First, before he only has one particular item he's looking for.
What are you looking for?
I want to see if there's somebody that can do an upgrade on my blood revolver. I don't know if
Ooh.
that'd be somebody in town and the village, or I don't know if that'd be somebody in the bazaar.
Ooh. Okay. There's not a bazaar here, but as you ask around, one of the captains goes, not me, but I have someone on board my ship.
Okay, can they meet me on the dock?
She won't leave her cabin, but you can bring someone with if you'd like.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think I'm good with that.
All right. So, who do you want to bring with you onto this stranger's ship?
Cecilia. Or
Yeah, what's up?
Gerard. Go with me, see if I can get an upgrade on this magic item.
I'll go
Oh,
with.
do they? Yeah. Also, ask them if they do tattoos on the ship as well.
That's a good question. Ask the captain if they do tattoos.
She
do
nods.
tattoos?
She does tattoos as well. Yes.
Oh, can we bring a party?
She looks at you, Cecilia, not you. The rest
Not
of them,
me.
yes, not you.
For what for?
You smell like the church.
Oh, yeah. Whatever.
The mask might give it away.
Yeah. Fine.
And then Eric,
Why don't
I'm
you
on
and
my
I
way
sit
there,
down
but
and have a chat?
I'm
I
not
see
sure
the
if
wind
you
fan.
find a I'm not sure if there's one available.
Yeah,
Well,
one of the guys, one of the boats would have it as an emergency thing. So yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
do that.
just so you know, I want to. You probably know what I'm thinking. I'm going to attempt to rig it to our boat as like a potential to increase speed for the boat.
Yep, I figured.
Amer goes to Cecilia and be like, "Do you want me to stay with you, or should I go with Echo?"
Go with Echo. I mean, it could be fun for you, I guess.
I have a little shopping I
Uh,
need to do as well. Still,
Oh, well, you can stay with me. I still have to buy your harness.
you
I
know
wasn't
that's not
kidding.
that's not gonna stay on me the moment I start taking off, right?
Yeah, well, understand that you taking it off has more grave repercussions than you keeping it on. So I know that you know that. You're smart enough.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So Echo, you're taking everybody except for Brennan and Cecilia to the ship.
I believe that's right.
All right.
Amer's staying with Cecilia as well.
Okay.
Before Echo leaves, though, Amer will touch him on the shoulder, and also touch Cecilia on the shoulder and Jerry to set the telepathic communication just in case.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
I
private
was just
Discord
thinking
server.
about that.
Yeah, I probably just with me roll die 8 real quick to see how long it's gonna last.
Okay.
4 hours.
All right. If it takes longer than 4 hours, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Longer than 4 hours, Amer might burn the boat down. Who knows? You know.
Yeah, you might do that anyway. So, a large man in a samurai suit, a monk girl, and a gold kobold walk onto a ship. It's quiet, little too quiet, but the captain meets you on deck and goes, "The Bruja is beneath. Come with." And he opens the hatch and goes down below decks where you guys can smell incense before you even go into the cabin. Once you enter the cabin, this is a aura of evil incarnate in front of you. This person is a blood mage through and through.
Maybe Amer should have gone there.
You can smell all sorts of nasty dead things in this cabin. There are desiccated skulls, shrunken heads. There's rats hanging from little strings. And the woman who sits in the middle of the room has porcelain white skin, long black hair that comes down to her waist. She is dressed in red and is sitting on a red pillow. She looks up at you, Echo Rex. He goes, "Welcome."
So I have a bloodwell vial. I want to see if I can enhance its power at the moment.
You cannot, but I can.
How much is that going to cost me?
Much pain.
Okay. And what else?
Okay.
5,000 gold in order to retain your soul.
All right. All right, Gerard, keep an eye on me while we go through this because it probably is going to be painful. I think it was pretty painful last time I did it too. So yeah, I'll pony up to 5,000.
Right? She does not take it. The captain takes the coins and puts them in his her purse, and backs out of the room, leaving Sweet August Rose, Gerald, and Echo in the room. The door closes behind you guys. The woman in the room stands slowly up from her pillow and gestures towards the back wall of the room, where you can see that there are a set of manacles and hobbles chained to the wall. You are encouraged to stand between them. Echo?
All right, I will.
She
I'd
takes
like
your
to-
arms and manacles you and chains you to the wall. Feet, legs, and neck.
Jerry
Okay.
wants to walk up to Echo and kind of put his hand on his forehead and say,
Okay?
"Don't worry, you'll be safe." So who's all in the room? It's me, Echo, and who else?
Sweet August Rose.
So
I'm
gonna
back.
put my
Did someone mention
my
me?
hand on his head, and I'm gonna give us all bless.
You are currently in a room with what appears to be a blood witch, and Echo Rex is being chained to the wall.
That happened. I thought I was having fun.
It's
You were- you got-
consensual. It's consensual.
Oh,
Yeah, you got volunteered to escort Echo and Amers,
And get a tattoo.
and getting harnessed.
So two things: I would like to stay within 10 feet of Echo,
Sure?
and also I want to give bless to him and me and Sweet August Rose.
Okay. The woman looks at both Sweet August Rose and Gerald and says, "He has consented to this. Stay your blades."
No blades are out. I'm sitting there like arms crossed and saying, "Do what you do best."
I'm just.
She puts she puts her hand up on Echo's chest, feeling his scales. Anything you want to do, Sweet August Rose?
No, she's just kind of hoping to go back into the bar and drink.
Okay. She feels with her fingertips looking for his pulse on his chest. She examines and finds it just to the right of the center, right where his heart would be. She looks over her shoulder slyly at you guys, checking to make sure you guys are not going to interfere.
I'm gonna lean over to Gerald and whisper, 5 gold says she rips his heart out.
I didn't realize
Her
Echo was
fingertips
into this
reach
fucked
up
shit.
inside his chest and pull his beating heart out of his chest
Yes!
and shows it to you. As she does so, she takes the necklace off of his neck and shows him his own heart beating in front of his face and squeezes it. Blood from your own heart pours into the Bloodwell vial. There's Echo Rex. As it does so, it hisses into the bottom of the vial. She looks at you with a little bit of curiosity and smiles as she licks your heart
Oh,
to stop the drip from going down. She lets the vial bounce onto your chest and then slowly pushes the heart back into your chest, where you can feel the thud, thud, thud as it passes your ribs and into that void where it had been. You can feel your heart beating once again, and she smiles. You retain your soul. Reincarnation of dragon. It was an honor. Forget me today, please.
Oh, interesting.
I intend to do just that, she says as she takes a huge swig from the bottle she's carrying.
Yes, I definitely will forget.
Thank you.
He
Have
hasn't
nice-
moved and he's staring like sternly because he has no idea what's happening right now.
She looks at you. You have loyal friends. Perhaps someday, when he is dead, I may have the joy of eating his heart too. But not till after he is dead.
Jerry
Yeah, I
kind
think
of
that's
like
gonna be
nodding his head. Yeah, Jerry's kind of like bouncing his head. He's like, really don't care because I'll be dead.
With an insight knowledge, Echo, this was meant as a blood mage joke.
Yeah, I didn't take it as a joke. I thought for sure. Wow. Okay. Hopefully that'll be a long time from now.
You also sought tattoos on surface, yes? He is large canvas.
Do you guys want to get tattoos? I'm not here for a tattoo today.
Do tattoos require attunement?
Some do, some don't. Most don't.
I'll probably get one then, depending on the cost, because I spent a whole lot of freaking money.
What kind of tattoo would you want?
That's an interesting question. Maybe like blur. I think maybe would be kind of cool for.
Okay.
Jerry.
Find blur. Alright, blur is a second level spell. Awesome. Scroll, level 2 scroll. Alright, so it'd be 120 gold for one cast of blur. So you'll have a temporary tattoo of blur.
Okay, cool.
Now-
So it's one cast total or one per day?
It's one cast, it's one time.
Okay. I'll
So,
take it.
cool. She smiles and goes, I give discount if I get to choose where on the canvas I place it.
Hey, go for it. She already gave Echo a heart job.
As she
Possibly.
draws a long 9-inch needle and dips it into a vial of black ink that comes up and glitters with purple.
I'll let you pick if you also give me a deal on a scroll of fog cloud.
Scroll or tattoo?
It doesn't matter. We'll just do. Fuck it. Let's just do tattoos because Jerry's in a tattoo mood right now.
Awesome.
So-
And I would like
Excellent.
to-
You do
Level 2.
you do realize fog cloud's just not big enough to hide the ship. I know that's what you're thinking, but it's
No,
not going to be big enough.
I was gonna get the upgraded version, like a level 3. So I think it has an increased radius by 30 every level.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. That's awesome. Okay.
So,
Casts Fog Cloud. That's incredible. I've never. The two spellcasters are like, what the fuck? We've never known that before.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I had
every
a
it
level,
increases by 20 feet. So if you
the
yeah, that'd be
radius,
60.
the radius increases by 20 feet every level.
yeah.
Holy shit!
So if
I
you
had a
got third
different.
level, it'd be
I had a
60.
different
yeah,
plan.
You could hide a ship.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Maybe we'll get two plans.
Okay,
All
so
right.
Let's do. Fuck. Let's make it. How much is a level 3 or a level 4?
Level 4. Level 4. Level 4 would be 320 gold minus discount of 20 gold.
Yep, I'll do. If I can get both tattoos for 400 gold, then I'll take it.
Okay, she'll do that, but she gets to pick where she puts both of them.
Yep.
Awesome. She looks at you, completely dressed in adamantine plate armor, and she goes, while a large canvas beneath, not many places to tattoo from here. She stands up tall, looks at you, and takes the needle and inserts it right through the eye socket of your mempo and begins tattooing on your eyelid.
Yeah.
And she will tattoo directly on the eyelid there,
Damn.
just vibrating this 9-inch nail through the eyelid, piercing your eyelid and forming a symbol of a man that is indistinct on one eyelid, and the other a foggy cloud that makes you look like you've got a black eye.
You
As-
thought it was going to be somewhere sexy. Like, Secret August Rose is just laughing.
Hey, I'm not gonna
He's
lie.
drinking this.
Under his eye is pretty freaking gangster. Like, I mean, that's some gangster shit.
She pulls the long needle out of your mask, and it's a good 2 inches of length that come out of the mask, where she will then look over at Miss Rose and lick the long needle. So much fun.
I mean, I think that's kind of unhygienic. You can spread disease that way,
She looks at you, and
Well, I guess it all depends on your perspective.
Jerry's gonna actually, Echo and Sweet August Rose would have noticed that Jerry was actually in pain, and he generally doesn't show pain. And
Yep.
then he's gonna put his hand, his fingers, like he's rubbing his eyes.
uh-huh.
He's gonna blast some of his healing into his eyes.
Okay, cool. Yep, it's hard to see pain through a mempo. Those things are awesome. So
Is it covering his whole face or half his face?
it would be his whole face.
Okay.
In this specific case, this suit of armor is very intact, covers everything.
There's 2 members of our party that have a full face mask.
Out of curiosity, though,
Yes, sir.
with magical tattoos, is the tattooing itself permanent after the magic fades?
No, it burns the ink out when
Okay.
the spell is cast.
Oh,
that's
Technically,
because
it actually hurts when the tattoo is applied. It hurts, and also when the tattoo fires off, it's supposed to hurt again.
I was curious because what Amer might or may not do with the tattoo in general, based off his thoughts.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to. If you ever watch anime and stuff, those magical tattoos that will flare up, that's supposed to be in the burning of the magic inside the skin burning out.
Metal.
You can get tattoos that are once a day, or
Yeah, you can get more permanent ones. Yeah.
they're expensive as hell.
Oh yeah, it's a factor of 20. It's gross.
Yeah, they're
because it's a permanent thing that you get to use
Yeah,
forever.
it takes an attunement slot too.
Right. Well, now that you guys got touched by a witch, can I go back to the party now? She kind of says as she takes another drink.
She smiles. You may go.
I wasn't asking you. I was asking them. She says to Gerald and Echo.
Yep, let's go. And Jerry will attempt to wink at the witch, but he can't because his eyes
Right.
aren't functioning.
Oh, you owe me 5 gold, by the way, Gerald.
As you're leaving, Miss Rose, the woman will whisper just loud enough for you to be able to hear. The scent of flowers is sweet.
You know it.
And the door closes.
Ooh, wow, she figured out I was an assassin. Ooh, wow. Anyway, yeah, she
Yeah, and They were pissed because I was from the church, but I'm not even from the church, and you're not even assassinating anybody anymore.
No,
It's like we're in a storybook.
no, I'm totally. If I get hired, I'm totally doing that. But like I
You
said,
didn't kill the person last time.
well, they got away. It happens. But, anyways, yeah, she's drunk. She really doesn't care. So she's gonna go right back to the party. Like she's gonna be that thing
Oh, yeah.
where she, bursts open the door. She's like, "Hey!" and all the people are like, "Hey!"
All right.
She's gonna go back and have fun.
Amer's gonna look for a ship captain that's a weapon dealer.
Okay. There's one of them here that deals in siege weapons and poisons and various weapons. Yeah.
Man or woman?
This would be a woman because you're in shoe.
Yeah, you never know.
Yep.
Amer's gonna walk up and be like, I'm looking for a more conventional weapon if you happen to sell those as well.
Conventional, like how?
Like bladed?
You want a sword?
A rapier specifically, yes. Amer kind of shows himself off like being the dainty woman he is. I'm more suited for a lighter bladed object.
We have one. We stole it from a slaver who tried to come to my village.
I don't. Yeah. However you came across it, doesn't worry me too much.
Very well.
What kind of rapier is she showing off here?
She looks at you. Do I know you?
That's a fair question. Where might have our paths might have crossed? I've traveled to many places.
Maybe not. You remind me of someone I slept with once.
Does Amer have any idea who this person is?
Roll history check. All right, now I need a D100, please. Got to beat a 22 or below. Awesome. Yes, you know exactly who this is. You had a one-night stand with her at one point.
Was that? How did we leave this off?
I assumed that Amer walked out.
Oh, that's 100% what Amer would have done.
Yeah.
So Amer knows this ended poorly, and she saw through his 30 deception a little bit.
She doesn't recognize you directly, but you remind her of Amer.
Amer probably would have given a fake name at that point too, but
Of course.
Amer goes, well, was he a pretty man or lady? I'm not sure how you what you go for here. I don't want to assume.
I don't recall. You just remind me of someone. We're going to find out. She does not recall. All right. So, it's going to bug me. Anyway, here. It's a rapier we found off of a Cervantes ship. And she produces a vicious rapier.
Vicious rapier.
350 gold.
$350 gold? Amer goes, okay. And hands her 350 gold.
Okay. As you draw the weapon out to look at it, the edge is serrated all the way down. Which, if you know how rapiers are supposed to be used, that's nasty.
Yeah, this is quite. Amer kind of like, specs it. This is quite the damaging weapon. I like it.
Cool.
Well, thank you. If we ever cross paths again, and you wanna reminisce about the past, just let me know.
I remember you now. As you have dropped your tagline.
I have a tagline. Apparently, I
Joe,
did.
this is the line that Amber has used on every occasion. If you haven't picked up on it, if you want to catch up sometime, we'll reminisce later. It's every single time Amber leaves a relationship, he's using this line.
I think he's got you.
Well, yeah, sounds about right.
As you drop your tagline, she looks up at you and smiles. Nice. See you again.
You look different.
Amer gives a little wink and goes, "I'm glad you're doing well."
Yeah.
I'm glad you can be your authentic self now, Amer.
Oh, this is nowhere near his authentic self.
No, not at
She
all.
thinks so.
No, she's like knows he's in disguise, in drag at the moment, and
Amer
looks at you,
goes-
and not gonna bust your cover at all. She smiles. Good time.
Amer goes, "I would have been a little more upfront, but I kind of stole Cervantes' ship and murdered the captain, and we're kind of on the run, Gotta keep
How
this
much are you
brief."
worth now?
Bounty or possession?
Yes.
That is a great question. When next time law enforcement catches me, I'll let you know.
Why would you say such a thing? What?
She
Good.
smiles. I'll check in for you next time I'm in town.
Amer smiles and gives a little curtsy before walking back to Cecilia.
Okay. The woman gets up from her table and will leave the establishment.
Oh, very nice.
We should probably go.
Oh, I've still got to get your harness, or we can be saying that I did that while we were doing that. But we don't have to role play it. I will just send
Okay.
you what I want, Eric. If I believe
Tell me
it's
what
here,
you want to get.
and I believe that it's 3K gold.
Yeah,
God.
this is a island off the coast of Shu. That's what you want. All right, if that's what you're going to get him.
I'm assuming it's like one of those leashes you put on children.
Yeah, that's what
Yes,
I,
but
that
it's
is what I'm
fancy
gonna
and
play with.
magical.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we say it's like the Leia slave collar?
If that's what you want to buy, sure.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm buying. Slavery is a big thing here, Sometimes you get
is.
an extra
It's
spicy
absolutely
slave
a
and you
real
gotta slap
thing.
one on them.
The person that you buy this off of is going to tell you that they got it off of a incubus.
Perfect. It'll look great on my well,
What
Your
incubus?
come here, baby girl. Get on your knees and let me put this on.
Oh God, Amer he Amer sighs and does what Cecilia says.
Okay.
Okay, I slap it on you. And I walk you back to the ship.
Oh my god.
Amer,
Yeah.
as this clicks around your neck, you get a sense of repulsion towards Cecilia. Almost like she's dominating you and preventing you from being your full true self.
Oh, lovely.
If at any point in time you want it taken off, I don't know. Maybe ask nicely.
What is this? What are we looking at here?
It's a collar that goes around your neck and has a long chain, probably 10 feet long, that leads to Cecilia's hand, where there's a handle that's, let's say about 14 inches long, that has a leather strap to it that goes around her wrist.
It's like a Wii remote safety strap. I have it like tightened across my left wrist.
Well,
Yep.
if you're done here, there was a woman who recognized me from the past and asked what my bounty was, and she was way too nice to me after I slipped out of her house without saying goodbye.
Oh, yeah, no, totally. Let's leave. Time to go.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you
So-
guys head back to the
Yeah,
ship,
there's
Okay.
one more thing I want to look for.
yeah, what's that?
Potions of flying.
They do not have those here.
Oh, of course not.
I do have one, though. FYI.
Yeah. All right. I'll have to make do.
All right.
Let's go.
Cool. So you guys quickly rush back towards the ship, where you will find Brennan poised in the captain's quarters.
Oh, he scared me. Brennan, are you okay?
I don't know. I think so. What exactly happened?
You look like a guy who needs a drink.
Yeah, here you go.
I have the empty bottle in my hand. I just kind of point to that.
Oh, you finished it. Okay, I didn't know you finished it.
Uh,
I
I
slap.
still got like half a bottle left. I say as I hand mine to him.
I slap your 3K in your hand. Good run.
Thank you. Did we sell drugs or what exactly happened?
We sell drugs. Love it.
No, we didn't sell drugs. You sold drugs.
Huh? Yeah. Just
We
kind of
couldn't have done it without. Yeah,
You
we
are
couldn't
a
have done it without.
world-class drug dealer, Brennan. I just gotta let you know.
That's a Han Solo smirk. Ha, ha.
I love the Han Solo smirk. That's great.
Hope you can
All
save
right.
your. I hope you can save your shopping for Nausha. I'm assuming they're shopping there. But we kind of gotta bounce because yet again, Amer has fucked something up for us.
She's let out of sight for
This is
2
in the
minutes.
past.
I went to buy his shiny collar as I like whipped like the leash around, not to like whip you. I just like show that it exists.
So
And he got in trouble.
that's pretty kinky, but like, do you have like a safe word or something, or?
Amer has lost the right to a safe word.
It's Amir.
Yeah.
Safe word. What are you talking about?
I want to ask if Echo's off to the side. I want to ask if Echo, with his knowledge of magical items, can help me maybe facet the wind fan up behind the mainsail. Help us position
I
it.
assume so. Roll your
Oh,
Arcana check, please, Echo.
Oh, one other thing I wanted to buy, Eric, as well, was about 100 gold worth of provision.
Sure, easy.
I'll re-roll that. I'll spend a sorcery point. How about a 21?
Okay. With a 21, you guys set up the wind fan for a burst of speed should you need it.
Can I give it a? Can the activation word be Excelsior?
Very well. Noted.
Love that.
All
I will
right.
intentionally not tell that to Amer. I will tell Echo, Cecilia, and Sweet Orchestra. And
Okay.
Brennan. Yeah, I will tell
And
Brennan
Brennan? Okay.
after he like gets a little more clear-headed.
I mean, yeah, Brendan is pretty responsible. So.
All right.
Yes.
So somehow Gerald the Redeemer has come up with a imaginary word called Excelsior, and is going to use that as the command word for the wind fan. Because Excelsior doesn't mean anything. So,
Does it not
we
mean
go ahead
anything?
Frank is going to weigh anchor with the rest of the guys and get you guys back underway. Last call as the boat is pulling away from the docks. Is there anything you guys want to jump off the ship and go do?
Nope.
All right.
Here
As
to
long
go.
as, do we have enough ballistas? Like
We
I mean,
do.
not the physical ballistas, but like ammunition for the
On the
ballistas.
bolts, yeah, you have lots of ballista bolts.
I wonder if I could deflect one of those.
If we're on, if we're gonna be
Theoretically.
we're gonna be on the water for a little bit, I would like to attempt to see if I can finagle like a rope to one
Okay.
to a bolt to potentially latch onto a ship. I know It is very unlikely, but I hope Jerry would like to attempt to use his big brain to figure that out.
What that it becomes is called a harpoon.
That's what I would like to do. It's
Okay.
a harpoon.
Yeah, the only difference between a ballista bolt and a harpoon is the rope.
Makes sense.
And if we do have chain,
Makes
I
sense.
would probably prefer to use that.
Okay. Do you have a length of chain?
No, I don't. That's all. If we
All right.
if we don't have it,
Rope.
I'll just fuck around with rope. But I didn't know if there was any on the boat.
Nope, not any chain on the boat. Not except for what's attached to the anchor already. Alright, so as you guys go underway, the various ships behind you at that little dock, 2 of them will leave about the same time you guys do, but they're going in a different direction. You guys are going to leave that point. I'm going to go ahead and ask the fun question just to make sure. You guys are here at Rio no Sune. Where would you like to go?
No show.
You're going towards Nausea?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Yeah, so Sweet August Rose is still drunk, so she is going to, as we're sailing away in the, towards the east, she's going to take a chug from the bottle and just throw it at Shu as hard as she can, and just yell out, "Good fucking riddance."
So,
we want to sail north of the regular travel routes, the trade routes.
okay.
And then kind of just drop in, let's see, kind of drop in like,
Go ahead and draw the map, please.
yeah, go north and then kind of drop in so that we don't have to really cross into the regular trade routes. So it's
Okay.
going to take us out of the way a little bit and maybe add an extra day to our travel.
Okay. So you want to spend up going away from the normal trade route and then 12 hours back in later.
Yep, yep. Mainly to kind of stay out of the sight of Protectorate.
Well, that won't help with the Protectorate. That'll help with the other Cervantes ships, though.
Yeah, that's good.
The Protectorate is, by rumor, omnipresent out in the ocean.
Do we have a plan for when the Protector comes around? This is our ship, I guess, actually, right? Like, our
Yeah,
names
it
are all
is.
on it, we own this.
Yes. If they attack us, we kill them and steal everything on their boat. If they don't attack us, we leave them alone. I think that's the best plan.
Sweet August Rose, have you ever seen a Protectorate ship?
No, I haven't.
Perfect. Hold your plan until you see one.
Mm.
Let's not have me talk to them. I may or may not be a wanted criminal.
Nobody wants you, Amir.
What even is crime, if you think about it?
Oh, yada yada.
It's stuff that makes people want to throw you in jail, and I don't really want to go to jail again. That's awkward. Have to break out, lay low.
By that
How
logic,
do you usually
we're
break
all
out?
criminals.
I pick the lock and I murder a couple guards and I just walk out.
Do you teleport?
Sometimes.
I'm gonna try to teleport right now.
Why would I do that?
Just curious. As she shakes the the chain and the collar around you,
I look
and
at
tugs you a
Amber
little bit closer.
and like,
Well,
oh, sorry.
She looks at you and goes, "Well, if you stunt my teleport, you're gonna just hurt yourself when we get in a fight." Amer shrugs.
Oh, I don't intend to keep it on all the time. It's just kind of funny.
How much did you spend on that?
Worth it for me. Always can be put on somebody else as well if they're bad. I look at Sweet August Rose.
You could try. Oh man. So where are we going? Nusha? I've never been to Nusha. I hear it's nice. I hear they have good food there. Out of character, Eric. What is Nusha roughly based on? Like France, I think you said, or something like that.
It is a European town, very much kind of like a Swiss town, where you can pretty much do whatever. Good food, good trade support town. Most of a traditional Earth morality there.
All right. I hear they have this food there though, like where they just get this big pot of melted cheese and you dip things in it and then eat it. I've heard about it. I've always wanted to try it.
If you eat too much, you're gonna get fat. You always are eating so much.
I mean, how else do you think I maintain this physique?
By eating?
Exactly.
I thought bread makes you fat.
Nope.
That's what my mother always told me.
Well, maybe you. I mean, you have to work out more.
I don't need to work out anything. You need to exercise your faith.
That's a good one.
Oh, you need to exercise your faith.
Stop
Oh,
laughing so hard. It's not.
that's
It's not.
Oh man.
At that point, Cecilia, when was the last time you prayed?
I pray every goddamn day, Eric. I pray every goddamn minute of every goddamn day. Gonna ask me that question again? Go ahead.
Okay.
When was the last
So-
time I prayed? I'm gonna get mad at you.
Can I get perception checks from everybody who would be out on deck?
Yeah, she's out there living her best life. I don't know if I get a minus because I'm drunk. Well, apparently it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
She is.
matter.
Yeah, she is wasted, but yeah, she normally doesn't drink this much, but she knows that skilled monks can just excrete the poison out of their systems if they want to, and she thought
Yep.
she could do it, and it turns out no, she can't. Not yet.
Right.
But she's trying. She's practicing. That's the excuse. It's she's practicing.
Cool. As you guys are sailing along, you'll see a smaller ship. It's wider than yours, but shorter. It's a slower vessel, and it's trying to meet up with you guys. It's coming from the left side, and it's trying to come up next to you. And there are several guys on the deck of the ship, and they are waving at you, trying to get your attention.
Hey, Gerald, do you have that thingy, the thing that lets you see far?
Yes.
Point it over there.
I will pull it out and kind of just flip it and then hold it up and see if I can get a better look at the ship.
All right. Wow, it makes it look like they're further away.
Other way, buddy.
Ah. Sorry.
The fact you said I flip it. Yep.
This looks better.
Yeah, it looks a lot better. You can see a guy currently at the wheel trying to get someone's attention on board the ship. He sees you guys with a spyglass and waves and makes a trade hand gesture towards you guys.
Do they have any weapons on their person?
Each of the guys that's on deck has a scimitar, and there are 3 ballistas on your side of the ship and 3 ballistas on the other side of the ship.
Yeah, I'll tell Frank and boys to get on the ballistas,
Okay?
or I'll tell Frank to get 3 of his dudes on the ballistas facing them, and tell Frank
Okay.
to get the rest of the party up on deck.
All right. Cool.
I'm assuming I guess I have a horn, so I would blow my horn.
All right.
And tell everyone to get up on deck.
Cool. Is everyone going on deck?
Yep.
Yep.
So, see what's going on.
All right. Cool. So let me go ahead and get Frank and the boys up on deck, and then we will put you guys on a battle map so you can see what the heck's going on here. Yep.
All maps make me want to fight.
And then
Every
if
time I
there
get put on a
is
map, I'm like, oh no.
If there is
Yeah.
a crow's nest, I would like Frank to be up there just to keep a lookout.
Okay.
So, Echo is going to speak in Draconic, and he's going to call forth the spirit of another dragon, Sephron,
Okay.
a red dragon, and he's going to cast a spell. And it should last for an hour.
All right.
This will summon a large dragon.
You're summoning a large dragon.
And yeah, I guess he'll find some space up there at the front of the ship, away from the helm. Kind of poise on the side of the ship, looking as intimidating as possible.
All right.
He understands Draconic.
Cool. Red dragon.
And the main purpose of him right now is just to look intimidating.
Sure.
Did he always do that?
Cecilia's mouth is just kind of fucking wide open. No, I don't think so.
How big is this dragon? It's large, so it's like horse
It's a
size.
large. It's not. Yeah, it's not huge. It's large. So it's larger than medium. Like a person would be a medium creature. So it's the, it's the size of.
Oh.
I don't.
Like a horse or like a troll or something. Okay.
It's a 4x4 square.
Yeah.
No, 2x2 square.
It's a square. Oh yeah, it's a square. It's a square dragon.
Dragon. A Minecraft dragon.
He's a gelatinous cube, but a dragon.
Would Brendan know that he summoned it?
Yeah, I think it was pretty obvious because Echo's speaking in Draconic, and he casts a spell in Draconic, and he calls forth Sephron, this ancient red dragon, or this spirit of a dragon. And he kind of shows up as a ghostly form until he takes, a solid form at the front of the ship. And Echo just, he just speaks a few words and he gives him orders to.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Our boat is way fucking better than this guy's boat. Hell yeah. These guys suck.
All right.
Want two boats?
Go ahead and
Hammer's
play
like,
yourself where you'd like to be.
Hammer's like, why am I really worried about this?
Do we have like a boarding ladder? Like where would that be on the boat?
Oh,
That
well,
he
let's
goes
just-
where Gary would be.
Plank, I would imagine.
Yeah, there's probably a gangplank or something, but yeah, Sweet August Rose is just leaning on the rail watching this. Because I mean, it's only been like an hour since we left port, so she's probably still drunk. So, I'm assuming, yeah, it hasn't been like a time skip or anything, right? It's just been like,
Sweet August Rose, are you feeling bad? Do you want to not feel this way anymore?
yeah, I didn't
you
hear
fine?
anybody. Did anyone? How long?
Are you
Ooh,
are you
I saw
are
the
you tired of
token,
being
Sweet August
intoxicated?
Rose.
Nah, not really. It's actually pretty nice. You should try it sometime.
I do try it. Just not necessarily like you. Alright.
Eric, that link will go to the page that has the stats for the spirit. I didn't mean to print that entire wall of text. Lose Eric?
I don't know. He's not talking. He's muted.
Yeah, he's muted.
Oh,
I guess.
Quick, board the ship.
Murder everyone before they have a chance to respond.
Wait, this isn't a real ship.
We're all good, boys. The DM's out of commission. Kill them off while we can.
Yes.
You can't be on top of the ship. It's only underneath. Oh wait, there we go. Okay. Never mind.
Oh shit! I just noticed Atlas is on deck. I think I can delete him.
Nah, keep him up here.
Yeah,
Great.
Just
It
do
might be
like,
intimidating.
yeah, just do that like heroic leap if we ever have to break into combat. Just jump from on horseback from one ship to the other.
Did he
Put the
get
dragon
a
on the
charge?
horse.
Dragon.
I didn't
Does he
realize
get a
that
charge
war
attack?
horses are large, so the horse is the size of the
He does.
dragon.
Yeah.
He does
Yeah.
get a charge.
Yeah, the charge attack is awesome because it knocks people prone.
Yeah, I just figured he would fall in the water and then he would drown, and then I'd have some never-ending story situation. I'm not looking
No,
forward
Atlas is
to
supposed
that.
to. We were supposed to pierce his nipples, right?
You catapult
With
him?
water walking.
Yeah, the
Oh
nipple,
yeah, I don't know
nipple
if that
ring and water
ever actually
walking.
happened.
No, but it would have been
That was
great.
allowed. He has flint armor and he's got some magical horseshoes and a magical saddle. None of that helps with water though.
Eric, if you're talking, we can't hear you still.
I think he had to step away from the computer or something.
No, he
there
was
we
just
are.
pinging.
Oh, there he is.
I had to blow the nose. I had to blow my nose. I'm sorry.
No problem.
This guy here yells, "We're here to trade! We're here to trade!"
What do you got?
Ah, we have slaves for Cervantes' ship.
Oh God.
I love slaves.
How
Good.
much?
100 gold each.
Oh shit, that's cheap.
Jared, I don't.
Show him the slaves.
Show me
How
the
many-
slaves.
How many do you have?
2.
This is
Show
a bit
us.
dramatic for 2 slaves.
I'm
So,
sorry.
do we really-
What was that about? Dramatic for 2 slaves?
Nothing. I love slaves. Let's see him. Bring him up. Bring him up on top.
Bring 'em up.
Okay. And he will gesture, and one of the guys goes down and brings up 2 women.
We'll take him.
Oh. So, see, do we really want to be dealing with slaves? I mean,
No,
we
we're
have
gonna
demon
we're gonna free them, and then we can have
Echo.
other people.
To be
Echo?
very clear, these women are currently bound and gagged.
Yes, we want them. Everyone hears a ping of a codpiece in the air.
God.
Girl, what does it look like these people? Where does it look like these people are from?
Oh, they're definitely from the land of Shu.
No. Like the people that are selling the women.
Yep.
These are men selling women from Shu.
Yep.
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Come aboard. Is there?
Send rope. We send women to you.
Do we have a gangplank that I can like flop over to connect to their boat?
It'd be difficult to do that while underway.
I don't know how we're gonna have to stop the ship and
Yep. Or you guys can send a rope over, and
let's stop the ship.
Okay.
So, see, I know this is a moral dilemma for you, but I don't know if it.
What are you saying?
I can understand if this is a moral dilemma for you. I just don't know. Are we gonna take 2 more people on board?
Oh, no, this is not a moral dilemma. We'll take them aboard.
I'm gonna look up at Frank and I'm gonna kind of do like I'm gonna point at my eyes and say like, keep a lookout.
Okay.
Because Frank.
He goes, yeah.
Frank
Oi, yeah. And they will pull the ship right up next to your ship.
Can we identify which one is Dirty Frank? Just for knowledge.
Sure. I will make this guy Dirty Frank. I will get Frank his own icon later.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Can you put him in the crow's nest?
Yes, sir.
Aye, aye, sir.
I feel like Dirty Frank needs to look noticeably more creepy than
Dirtier?
the people.
Very well. I will make Dirty Frank dirtier than the rest. And for the record, his real name is not Frank. His real name is Francois, but he goes by Frank.
He's Frank. He's forever
Even
Frank.
dirtier now that I know
You're-
it's French.
Yeah.
Dirty Francois.
Dirty Francis.
All right. So, 200 gold, 2 women.
I'm gonna let Cecilia do the talking.
Why am I doing talking?
You're the one who wants to buy them.
You have
Aimer-
anger and emotional issues, and so I'm concerned about you. So Jerry is prepared to kill people based on what you do.
Aimer
That's just not
walks.
right.
Aimer walks up to Cecilia and looks and like, by the woman, do you want me to have them all the rest of the crew killed?
No, it's fine. We don't need to kill them. Just let me get them on board.
You guys are bloodthirsty.
I want
As
to
you
stick my
approach
minions
Cecilia,
on them.
the guy looks at you and bows his head to you.
Do I understand why he would do that? Is it because he's from a place
He's
that I
from
used
the
to be
land of
from?
Shu. Yeah. He's from the land of Shu. You're a woman. You would be in charge of this endeavor, usually.
He's selling Shalzian women.
Uh-huh.
I'm so
Oh,
confused
Shauser.
how your world works. Okay.
So,
Roll
Yeah.
an insight check, please.
Sure. I'm happy to.
Jerry will start to help the women on board. He'll reach his hand out. like,
Sure.
help them.
Thank you, Miss Rose. Thank you, Miss Cecilia.
That's pretty okay.
Yeah.
Aimer's gonna roll perception to see if he recognizes either of the women.
Okay. Perception check of an 18. While you didn't have any dealings with them, these 2 women were at the port that you guys were just at, and they were in the establishment drinking and having a good time with the other captains of ships.
wait a minute.
So it's his telepathic, his private Discord, and he goes through and goes, "Those women were with us
Oh,
at the
yeah.
bar."
That's Alex. I had a couple shots with her.
Well, it's actually Mael and Malvika, and I will go ahead and show their tooltips. I think you can see the tooltip there. Maybe?
Where did you pick these 2 up?
Ah, it does not matter. Good deal. Thank you for trade.
Yeah.
May
I'm generally
Cervantes,
curious.
may Cervantes trade continue unabated in these waters.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You sure you don't have any other cargo?
Oh,
I
we
can
have
look up.
other cargo. Sea cats and other pelts.
What do you say, boys? Are we interested in looking at any of that?
I mean, our hold is pretty full already.
Yeah. I don't think I'm interested in any of that stuff.
I said, are we interested in looking at any of that?
I guess so.
Jerry jumps on board.
All right. But you wish to buy sea cat pelts? Fine. And he's going to go over to the cargo hold and lift the lid for you guys to look down in the cargo hold.
She loves us. Okay, I couldn't say it. Oh my god.
I'm gonna tell Aimer to keep a watch on these girls because this is going too easily.
They're just wet. Yeah. Sweet August Rose is keeping an eye on these 2 slaves because this is suspicious.
Okay. As you guys look down in the cargo hold, they have 80 to 100 pelts of various animals, all sea life. You see sea lions and some sea cats. Yeah. A couple seal skins, things like that. nothing really of note.
Do you mind having your entire crew just bring these all on deck and aboard while we transfer them over? I'm happy to buy them off you. I just need everybody working as fast as possible.
Yes, mistress. And the guys will go and start collecting. The guy you've been talking to is going to run over to the captain's quarters down here, where he goes inside, and after leaving the door open and rummaging through some papers, he will come back out. Ah, mistress, we must charge you for the pelts. Your humble servants will charge you for each of the pelts 10 gold pieces.
Sure, sounds great.
Very well. So that would be 800 gold pieces, mistress.
Grand. I'll take it. Load it up.
Okay. All told, with the 2 slaves and the pelts, is 1,000 gold. 1 grand.
I have my gold in 1K cords, so I give him a cord.
Awesome. He takes it and smiles and bows at the waist to you.
Just out of curiosity, would Jerry have any idea if, like, that's a reasonable price for the pelts and if we could sell them for more money?
So it's a reasonable price. Depending on where you sell them in the world, they could be worth more or less, depending on where. Like, if you were to go to the coast right now, here, you probably would get like 5 gold for them. But if you go to another country, these specific pelts would be worth more, so potentially up to twice as much.
Okay.
Hey, just have him take him aboard, just make sure not to knock them too much. As I give him his cord, and I step back over. Come on, boys.
All right.
All right. And the guys will, as you guys depart, go, "Thank you so much. It was pleasure doing business with you. We have no will to antagonize a dragon or the Cervantes. May you have safe sails."
And keep your nose clean, I guess.
Okay. As the ship separates from yours, the guys start celebrating.
Why?
I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk up to Malvika and take the gag out of her mouth.
As the boat drifts away from yours, you take the gag out of Malvika's mouth, and she spits in your face. "I am no slave. How dare you?" And you guys now get to deal with the aftermath of this. What would you like to do now that you do so? You remove the.
Hey, stop! It's me.
Sorry.
We were drinking just like a few hours ago. What the hell happened? How'd you get caught by random assholes?
Didn't get caught. Those are my crew.
Well, apparently not anymore.
Not anymore. My ass. You were in on this, weren't you?
Oh, it looks to me like we saved your ass.
Saved? You bought me. Now you've got me on a Cervantes ship and you're taking me back to Bourbon? I'm as good as dead. I'm going to be sold as a harlot to some harem.
Well, I think you're getting ahead of yourself there. I don't care what you do. Gerald, do you care what these people do?
No, I think they should stay with us. They seem very friendly.
Yeah. I don't really traffic in slaves. I don't think anyone else here does either. I say as I look at the crew.
Well, they're not slaves. They're just
Exactly.
people.
We paid for their freedom, basically, so they're free.
I mean, if you want to try and get your boat back, I hold up the ring of the ring of water walking I have. You can try and do so, but I don't think you're gonna win that fight.
She has no weapons. She came aboard her ship drunk, and her crew overpowered her and her sister, and have now sold them into slavery aboard a Cervantes ship that you guys are currently driving.
Honestly, what was your name? Maltiva?
Yes.
Yeah, honestly, it's your own fault. You're supposed to be in charge. You let yourself slip. You hired untrustworthy people. It's your own fault. Take responsibility for your actions. Be a woman.
So, Dirty Frank, you want to find somewhere for them to sleep away from the rest of the dirty crew?
Being said, we
Away
are-
from the rest of the dirty crew?
Yeah.
I mean, do I count?
You count more than anyone else.
Oh, damn.
Your name is literally Dirty Frank. I look
It's
at
a
the.
nickname.
I look
As
at
he
the.
comes down from the crow's nest.
Well, I'm just gonna be like, look, I'm gonna look at the two women. I'm just gonna, but you know, this may be an opportunity. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. We're short about 6 crew members. So if you two know how to sail a boat, and particularly how to manage sailors, well, apparently you don't know how to do that because they mutinied. But we could certainly, we're certainly in the market for experienced sailors.
They look at you, and they're like, "You bought us, and you're aboard a Cervantes ship. You're slavers."
No, not really. This is not.
Aimer goes X Cervantes ship.
See, what had happened was
See, what had happened was there was this big demon, and we didn't kill him, but we killed something close, and now the ship is ours.
Okay. And they look around. So Cervantes ships are up for the claiming?
If you're
They
strong,
always have been.
First of all, this is not a Cervantes ship. As you can tell, it doesn't look anything like it because we repainted it, and it looks nothing like a Cervantes ship.
Yeah, we're gonna have to-
That's like repainting a Lamborghini. It's
Yeah.
still a Lamborghini.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah.
I'm not sure if you saw copper nips on the front. That is not Cervantes.
Yes, because putting a Rolls-Royce Angel on the front of a Lamborghini changes the Lamborghini.
What's a Lamborghini? You guys keep using these words.
You'll understand when you're
Is that-
older.
Is that from Reston?
Yes.
And it's like, is that boat?
It's a high-speed boat.
Look,
Nothing about boats.
you just lost your ship and your crew, and you're avoiding being sold into slavery and being turned into some tavern whore in Reston. I think you shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. Yeah, we stole this ship. We killed its captain. We're in charge now, and we need experienced sailors.
So roll an intimidate check, please, Miss Rose.
Intimidation is just being frank.
No, Frank is dirty. With a 19, they will accept their fate and become 2 more sailors on board your ship.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Look. We just clearly now we have leadership material amongst our sailors. Like, I think we make these two our first mate and second mate. I don't know what
You
they're
hear, "Hey, what about me?" Frank is kind of pissed. He was the first mate.
Frank, you're a man. Shut up.
Yes, ma'am.
So, ladies.
Frank, you'll always be my first mate, Frank.
That's why Jerry's in charge of all the men. I'm in charge of all the women, except fucking Amy's whores.
Yeah, what are they
At
doing?
which point the 2 women look around. So there is a harem on board?
Blood harem.
No.
Don't worry about it. If you see 3 creepy women, just don't talk to them.
They might kill you.
They look very concerned at the moment.
If they look at Cecilia, 2 middle fingers go up.
They're more like glorified bodyguards.
Yeah.
I can hear that. What did you say, Doug?
Yeah, they're like glorified bodyguards.
Glorified bodyguards.
Yeah.
Horrified. All right. So, you guys have rescued 2 sailors to join your crew. That's not how I thought that encounter was going to go.
Yeah, I was gonna kill him. You didn't group them up fast enough, so I said, "Fuck it, let's buy these pelts and leave."
We definitely
yeah.
could have took them.
I was gonna send my 3 women over there and have them murder everyone for fun while I
mean-
watched.
I mean, yeah, like it was 200 gold to avoid a fight, so like, I think it's worth the price. Like, they didn't do anything to us.
So, ladies, what's the wage for a first mate?
They look at each other, and then they nod. 10 gold a day.
Frank, how much were you paid?
Well, Frank, yeah.
You guys have been paying me 1 gold a day.
Yeah, but how much were you paid with the prior captain?
2 silver.
Yeah, nice try, ladies. I appreciate the effort, but no.
Remember, he wasn't the first mate of the crew back then.
All right.
That was that was Sea Lily.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about her.
I'll give the ladies 250, and we can split it, and we'll negotiate again soon.
Okay, you're gonna give the 2 women 250 gold each, or total?
No, together they can split it, and then we'll negotiate in a couple of days.
Okay.
Also, I need some of your blood.
They look at you very concerned, Josozai.
Yeah, and you're about to be nameless if you don't give me your blood.
They are very bothered by this because you're dressed as a Josozai. Sorry. And asking a request that someone from the Church of Mosaba would normally be asking.
Amer's like, no. She's not a blood maid.
It's a protection measure.
Merely for us.
Will allow you to
Yes.
put your fingers and take a little drop of blood.
Just in case you desert, we know where you're at, so we can come collect you, or send somebody to collect you. Or, yep. Or, I mean, you can just ask for leave. We will give you leave. But if you desert, I just don't take too kindly to a lack of loyalty.
But she does love her desserts.
Sweet August Rose is the sweetest dessert on board.
They look at each other thinking it's an innuendo.
It is. Okay, anyway, moving on. We're
Alright.
heading to, what did you guys call it, Nausha?
Now, chef.
As the sun begins to set, you guys draw out away from the coast and out into protectorate waters.
I will talk to I think it was, what was her name? Malvika?
Yep.
She did mention that she's wanted in Bourbon. I kind of just want to talk to her about that. I'm just going to ask her, like, when was the last time she was in Bourbon?
I've never been. This is a
Oh.
Cervantes ship. They're naturally going to take us there. Isn't that where you're taking us?
No, we seem to be avoiding that city, unfortunately.
A look of relief comes across her face.
Yeah, we're heading to Nusha. But yeah, you know how to handle...
Why are we going to an uncivilized place like that?
It's a very long journey. It's the first stop. Don't worry about it. What you need to worry about is keeping and I point towards the Dirty Franks, all the Dirty Franks, all 14 of them. It's keeping those assholes in line.
They look around, and what do you expect them to obey us? They're not from Shu.
Well, we're putting you in charge. You're a captain, or you were a captain. Act like one. Tell them what to do, and make sure this boat keeps running, because we sure as shit don't know how to run a boat.
They look at each other. Really?
Yep. But yeah, also don't try anything stupid, because we can and will kill all of you.
Okay. So, night sets. Is anyone going to be on watch other than the crew? Or do you guys want to trust your crew to sail while you guys sleep?
No, Sweet August Rose. I mean, between Aimer, Sweet August Rose, and everyone else, I think we can always have someone up at any given time. So, yeah, I'll take the night shift.
Okay.
Jerry will also take a shift and will attempt to make a move on each lady individually if they separate from each other.
Okay.
Why?
They will at some point be separate from each other.
Jerry.
You
Jerry,
don't see
can I
this.
get a persuasion checks?
You don't see this, Cecilia.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not talking in character. I wouldn't
Okay.
stop you from getting some. You can do whatever the fuck you want to. It's just funny.
Damn.
With a 10, your moves are completely rebuffed and ignored.
Let him try the other one. Maybe her DC is lower.
Alright, what's the other one, Gerald?
Is someone running some construction equipment, or
Echo.
Rick is running a
Yeah.
blender or something?
Oh, not bad.
No problem.
With a 22, Gerald, you and the young lady that you have approached, her name is Malvika. She will have a good time taking you below decks, and we will fade to black on the two of you as the ship begins to rock back and forth.
And I will tell her, I'll be like, what was the other one's name?
Mael.
I'll be like, Mavika, I like you way more than Mael. Just wanted to let you know, like, keep that between us. I like you way more.
But we're twins.
I know, but I can tell you have something about you that is like, very powerful, and I like it. Don't tell your sister that. I don't want to hurt her feelings.
Uh-huh. So, Gerald, you will, be well rested tonight.
what are you
Yep.
gonna miss?
So, is anyone else staying up and keeping watch?
Yeah, Rose will take a shift. She'll take her 4 hours and then stay up. 'Cause,
Okay.
she sees better.
Aimer will take the first watch,
Okay.
and
Amber, do you still have your collar on?
I don't know. Did Cecilia take it off?
Probably when
Kind
when we're on the boat. When we're on the boat, you can have your collar off. But when we're off the boat, you gotta have your collar on. That's the rule.
The collar only stops him teleporting. He still has a million other ways to get away, so not too worried about that right now.
You think that there's a lot of spice to that collar, but
Yeah.
it's off on the boat.
All right. Amber, can I get a perception check, please? With a 25. Amber, about halfway through your shift, 2 hours in, since you guys left the shoreline, you can see that there's a section of the sky in the distance that is just black. It's on the edge of the horizon. You can't see anything there, but it's just like someone erased the stars across the horizon for a good, section, 2 or 3 inches on the horizon.
Amer goes over to one of the other telescopes because there are a bunch on this boat,
Yes.
and he goes and he starts peering through it at that section of the sky, trying to get a clear image.
Okay. As you peer out through the telescope, you find where the waves are lit by the moon and this black section of darkness on the horizon. It does rise and fall with the waves, but as far as what that is, you can't see even with the telescope. It's just a section of the sky that is blotted out.
Which of the crew are currently actually like up and around right now?
Well, we're going to say that Frank himself is asleep. One of the sisters, Mael, is currently on deck. Gerald is not on deck at the moment.
He's on deck, but not this deck. No.
Correct. He's on a deck.
Yeah.
Where would Brennan be at this point?
I wasn't on shift, so I'm guessing probably below.
Below? Okay. Echo, where would you be?
Yeah, Echo would be in the captain's cabin
All right.
on top of cot.
Cool.
Amer walks up
It's
to the
Cecilia?
current.
Oh, I'm not on watch tonight. Period.
All right. And
I'm
she
not
got
on watch.
exposed since she was going to wait 4 hours. So we have...
She's transferring now.
Cool. Grand total, you have... Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys on deck other than you. And 1 woman.
Amer goes to one of the women that they guess they've rescued, hired, or
Yep,
gonna go. Yeah. And he goes, "Excuse me." He points to the sky. Do you happen to know what that is?
She looks over. Oh, crap. You guys left the shoreline. I was afraid of this. That's the Protectorate.
They cast black. Is that like the reflection of their boat off the water?
No, that is their ship.
Oh, that's great. Amer like
They've
looks
no doubt
around for.
spotted us.
So what did she say?
They've no doubt spotted us. Best we can
Yeah.
do is just prepare to surrender.
Well, they're gonna do something. Amer's gonna find like the cowbell alarm system. I'm sure they have somewhere, you know,
Uh-huh.
and start ringing the shit out of it.
Okay. So, you guys hear an alarm going off. It's 10 p.m., and Amer is sounding the ship's alarm.
Oh god damn it! Yeah, I mean, Rose.
Wake up, assholes!
Rose is probably in the captain's quarters, and yeah, she bursts out like, "What's happening?"
Protectorate found us. Sorry.
Yeah.
Where?
Found it.
The protector's behind us. Protectorate's behind us.
She'll
Did
look.
we get any kind of rest?
A short rest, yes?
Alright, so I'm gonna convert, if that's the case, I'm gonna convert some. I'm gonna use my blood well vial and then convert some blood points and get my trick level back.
So I'll look at one of the ends, whichever one is up here, and I'll look at the thing where Amer's pointing at and look back at her. How long would you say it's going to take them to catch up with us?
I don't know. Those things are ridiculously fast. They could be here in the next minute. Can't
That's
tell how
scary.
far they are because they're simply darkness.
Yeah, it's too dark.
Can you get away from them? Is anybody ever run from them?
She laughs. Escaping the Protectorate? Are you kidding? No. They have many storm sorcerers on board the ship. If you try to run, they'll simply sink the ship and laugh all the way.
You guys have a complicated relationship, don't you?
With the
So what are they-
Protectorate? What do you mean?
So what are they gonna want? I mean,
I guess it
Who
depends.
knows?
I guess it
I'm
depends
not
on
in
the
charge of
captain.
the Protectorate. They might, if we get lucky, they might just inspect the ship.
I did purchase those skins for a reason.
Yeah, it's full of legal goods, by the way. Anyways, have they made any signal for us to stop?
They won't. What they'll do is they'll pull up right next to the ship and then unveil themselves.
Well, if
I
that's-
barely saw the ship out of the corner of my eye. I didn't know what it was. I even went to the telescope and I couldn't see it.
Right. So, well, I think we should just keep moving a little faster then.
A cold fog begins to wash over the ship.
Well, we're boned.
I mean, I look at the others. I mean, do you want to try to use Excelsior or?
No, not yet.
No need. There's no need. They're gonna catch us. If they know they're gonna catch us, no use using resources. Just let them see. Let's just see what they want. We knew it was coming.
All
Right.
We'll see what they want.
Yeah. Talk to him.
All right.
Echo,
So-
do you mind coming up here?
yeah, I'm here.
As you guys wait, a icy blast of cold wind comes from behind the ship, lurching you guys forward a little bit as the wind kicks up. And you guys suddenly feel the presence of a large ship looming over you. Your ship is 3 stories tall. The ship next to you is 10. Looking over the side at you, you see archers with arrows glowing with primal energy pointed at each of you. There is lightning crackling across the deck of the ship above you, and you hear a voice, "Halt there! Stay underway, maintain speed, and we'll talk."
That's a good sign.
As a set of tentacles come over the side of the ship and suspend a woman who is bottom half octopus and top half woman on the side of the ship. Think Ursula.
Man, that's the second pussy joke I could be making. Session, Jesus. Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
And
Yeah.
Captain Palanira of the Snozen Protectorate. This is a Cervantes make ship. It's not one on our records. Who runs Emirazi's Revenge?
See, that's a complicated question.
Get
It's
Emeraldi.
Who is the captain?
Yes, I think that would be me. What can I do for you?
Well, what is your name, Captain?
Echo. Echo Rex.
Echo Rex. Take that down. Captain of Emirazi's Revenge. What is your purpose in Protectorate waters, Captain? You're far from the normal trade routes.
Yes, we're actually new at this to some degree. This is a newly
Really?
acquired ship. Yes, this is a newly acquired ship, and we're trying to see if we can make our fortune trading with the other cities here to the north.
How did you acquire a Cervantes ship, may I ask, without them sinking it from underneath you?
It was abandoned, and so we purchased it. as an abandoned vessel.
Please roll your choice of persuasion or deception based off of how you believe you did this.
What is our? I forgot what our paperwork said exactly for how we acquired it. Just that it was ours. I don't think it actually said.
Well, I think it was filed with the Shuian government, so.
Yeah,
But we do have paperwork.
Yes, we'll show the paperwork.
All right.
16's not
I'm
terrible.
going to go ahead and we're going to roll her insight check on this.
And
8.
I'm gonna subtly cast Silvery Bards.
Okay.
In order to, do you want to give yourself that advantage on top?
Yeah, I guess I could give myself the advantage. She's got a +8. That's great.
She looks at the papers that you provide. As she will climb down the side of the ship to retrieve them from you. Being able to climb the side of the ship is a lot of fun. As you hand her the papers, she looks at you, and you instantly know that she knows the truth in this situation. Echo? And she looks at you, and looks at the papers, looks at you, and looks at the papers. How is Mr. Bernstein today?
Well, 3 days ago, he was actually doing quite fine.
He was doing quite well.
Interesting. I'm sure that Mr. Bernstein has discussed the processing fees for new acquisitions.
We did exchange some money and papers were filed, but am I to understand that we still owe the protectorate as well?
Well, according to our records, no transference of ownership for this vessel has taken place on protectorate records. If you'd like to ensure that the records are properly updated, I can ensure that those are done to a sufficient degree that they will not be questioned in the future.
That seems like a good investment.
Absolutely. What do we need to do?
She looks at you. You are from the land of Shu, aren't you?
We are.
Where's the woman in charge? Because apparently your brain is too small.
I point with like a real bony finger straight at Cecilia.
Okay.
Well, I'm just
At
measuring.
which
Don't mind me.
point,
What's up?
Captain Palalira rolls her eyes.
Her. Her name is Cecilia. Credence.
Yeah, what's up?
One of the
with a scowl on her face.
one of the garden soil types. Great.
What's your tongue, demi-human?
She looks at you. Demi-human. Is that the best you've got? Worm of the garden?
I would have gone with Octopussy, but, you know.
Worms are actually very helpful, unlike predators.
What?
Predators are good at removing worthless beasts from the gene pool, ensuring the survival of the fittest.
Are octopus predators?
Yes, actually.
Well, no, she's saying that she's wondering that out loud. She doesn't know.
Oh. She looks over.
What do we
Yeah.
owe you?
Oh, nothing. Would like to contribute? That's up to you.
I've
After
just been
all,
woken up from,
we're looking
from
to
the
ensure
start.
that your trip is as encounter-free as possible.
Talk to me.
I am talking to you. What do you have as far as registration fees?
We've got about 2,000 gold worth of pelts that you're more than free to have and trade for a higher profit.
Okay.
How does that sound to you?
And what were they? Sea cat belts?
So you wish to trade sea cat pelts in exchange for registration with the Protectorate.
So
One of the most common things that we trade in is what you have to trade. Surely you have something better.
I think we have. What do we have?
we have gold.
We've got gold, yeah.
You
For items. For an item.
What's
Yeah, I've got.
your gold situation? Perhaps we'll simply take a tax or a toll for the registration.
Fee. I prefer the term registration fee.
How about 1,200? I've got 1,200 gold.
1,200 gold pieces for registration. My goodness, you do let your men do well. You're not very shoe-in at all, are you, Miss Credence?
Yes, and you're more like an octopus than you are anything else. We're making observations.
Thank you. After all, the octopi are seen as the most intelligent creatures in the sea.
Yeah,
At least it's
unfortunately
nice to
in the
know
water.
that you stand beneath us.
Do you think if she eats calamari, does it count as cannibalism?
Nope, calamari is a squid.
It's squid.
Yeah,
She keeps.
only because
I don't know. She doesn't know
only
any.
because nobody has ever eaten her lower half. We know that.
She look. She does not know anything about the oceans.
Would you have said that in character, Miss Credence?
No, Rose. Yes.
No, Miss Credence.
Oh,
Sorry, to the calamari thing?
About her.
About the fact that nobody has ever eaten her lower half? Yes. Anything else? I'm sorry, is there an extra charge for that registration? Do you want to write that down on the papers? I'll give you 100 gold to make it official.
So
She
Echo,
looks at you.
Echo looks at Cecilia as like, you have to fight with everybody that we run into. I mean, we're almost out of here.
He's being such a ponce.
yeah. People with power can do that.
She's got a bigger boat than we.
Yeah, I'm fully aware. She doesn't have to be a dick while she shakes down people for money.
Generally,
I'm not shaking anybody down. You're free to go. After all, this little ship probably won't survive next storm. However, without the registration fee, you'll be pulled over by any Protectorate ship.
So, I still do have the 1,200 gold here for registration, regardless.
Okay, you're going to give her 1,200 gold for registration fee?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And can I get some kind of paperwork or receipt for that?
She looks at you. It's a shame you're from Shu. You seem to be smarter than your woman counterpart here.
I mean, that's not saying much, but
She
I think
will
she was
provide
talking about you,
with
Sweet August Rose.
a look at her ledger as she writes down Echo Rex of Emirazi's Revenge. And she writes down that it has the 3 masts, the figurehead of a demon with brass tits and nipple rings, and starts counting the crew.
1, 2, 3,
16,
Oh, don't forget this part of the crew. And Cecilia just gives her a middle finger.
20.
She looks at you. You are a bad example of womanhood.
And you're half an example of womanhood.
Oh, that was actually the first decent comeback you've had on that.
She looks at you, still greater than you.
Okay, all fun and barbs aside, that storm comment, like, were you serious about that, or were you just like, just saying that because, yeah, storms, yeah, like, was that real? I don't know anything about boats.
Storms happen. We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
I'm looking at the crazy octopus lady to see if
She looks at you guys. Sometimes, when registered vessels begin having a hard time, we're able to influence things in order to make the passage easier. With your registration fee, you'll have a little bit of assistance if we're around.
Money well spent, for sure.
Do you keep records of all the times of the ships you've sunk via storms, just out of curiosity?
She smiles. I do.
But how many? There's hundreds of ships like yours, right? So,
They say that we just launched the 8,000th ship.
how many ships were there about 100 years ago?
There would have been about 50 or 60.
Yours one of them. You look about the age.
She looks at you. Thank you. No, this ship is brand new. However, I have been around for significantly longer than that. And being 100 years old is quite the compliment. Thank you.
I'm interested I'm interested in how the logistics works with registration and ship identifications, and it's a lot of vessels to communicate with.
Roll a persuasion check, because this is not something she wants to discuss willingly.
I mean, it actually is pretty interesting, just from an intellectual point of view.
Oh, no. This is actually covered. Wow, there we go. Awesome. Alright. Where is it?
Really, I just want to make sure I don't have to pay another $12,000, $1,200 tomorrow.
She looks at you, and with your persuasion check, she goes, it's actually not a great secret, but the tomes of Zorif Zaf are how we keep our ledgers. And we keep them updated once a day by using the command words on the tomes. It's quite simple. And they are worked through the Chosen Protectorate headquarters in the middle of the Great Sea.
So it's like a document pouch. They're linked. All the document tomes are linked together, and so when you write in one,
Similar. Can you roll a history check to see if you've ever heard of the tomes of Zorif Zaf? Echo Rex, I give you the tomes of Zorif Zaf. Whisper, echo, paste.
Also, what was your name again?
My name is Captain Palalira. I will put that in chat for you here.
And your badge number?
I do not have a badge.
We don't need no stinking badges.
I want to talk to your sergeant.
Yeah.
Cecilia's a First Amendment auditor.
Are we being detained? Are we free to go?
Oh my god. You're giving me real life fucking flashbacks, man.
You're on camera right now, bro. Just know that.
God.
See, the fun part is what he does for a living.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh yeah. No, and what I do for a living is have an attitude problem. So I mean, it's like it really fits.
Oh yeah. So, those are the tubs of Zorf Zaf.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's got to be some cool stuff you could do with spell books in those
Hey,
tubs.
Doug, read it
Yep.
backwards.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Very good. Yes. Oh, okay. Yes. I think I've seen that before. I think you showed that to me a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Good deal.
And then if you read the command words, that's the fun part.
I get it.
Okay. So, yeah, that's how they keep the records intact, and you're going to be satisfied that she is doing that.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm ready to go.
Cool.
Okay, great. Can we go
As
back to
she
sleep?
looks over, is there anything you guys need to declare from your ship as she crawls along the side of her ship, inspecting yours?
No.
Just normal cargo. I think we
No
have
other occupants?
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 9 crew members sleeping right now.
There's
Very
25,
well.
There's 25 people on there.
And do you know anything about an explosion south of here?
I don't believe so.
Roll a deception check.
South of here? That happened to the west. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah, southwest.
Southwest.
Get your coordinates right. Jeez.
We're northeast. We're so far away. Look at him. That's our
Oh
boy.
man, the dice
Oh, he's
want
the
to tell a
captain.
story.
Oh. Our captain right there.
Very well, it must have been another ship. Have a good day, Captain Rex. And
And
stay out of trouble while you're in Protectorate waters. The Protectorate is a dangerous and law-abiding place.
we certainly will.
And she crawls back over the top of the ship.
Before she leaves,
Yes?
I was just gonna ask her, like, as she starts leaving, Sweet August Rose is gonna be like, wait, Captain, you said you were around 100 years ago. Do you remember a ship being sunk by a storm a century ago? La Ballerina from Bourbon.
I do.
Was it sunk by the Protectorate?
She smiles. I can neither confirm nor deny any such thinking. I only know I was not involved.
Do you know the captain who did? Who was
Like
involved?
I said, I can neither confirm nor deny any involvement by the Protectorate.
But it was sunk.
It sunk. As far as who sunk it, or if it was sunk by natural means, that I cannot say.
Oh, Eric, I'm just curious. This. Do I have time to cast a spell?
What spell would you like to try to cast?
Can I subtle cast detect thoughts on her while she's being questioned by Sweet August Rose?
Absolutely you can.
Super.
And as you cast detect thoughts on her, it's a void space there.
Empty.
Hey, think, yeah.
And
She's a
she
dumb bitch,
has,
she has no brain cells.
she has protection against detect thoughts.
Yes, yeah, it's called not having a brain. I get it, totally.
No, she actually has an amulet of protection against thoughts.
Yeah. Well, Sweet August Rose will. She takes a moment to process that, and then she gives a formal bow to the captain and just says, "Thank you for answering my question."
I'm afraid I was unable to do so, but best of luck in your research.
Yeah, she'll just hop back off the rail and just like.
From what I understood, it was a fine ship.
I don't
Jerry's
know
gonna
about that.
walk up from downstairs with no pants on and go, "What the fuck is going on?"
She looks at you. Apparently, we are done here.
Thanks. Some people are trying to sleep, and he'll turn and just walk back downstairs.
God.
All right. Brennan, what have you done during this whole time? Just watched?
It's been extremely bored. Like I thought we were trying to find a demon. What?
Okay. Well, the Protectorate is going to, with a rush of cold air, rush forward past you guys, almost like you guys aren't moving. Because they have storm sorcerers that have create wind and can blow directly into their own sails without affecting yours. So your little fan of gusts, they have 10 storm sorcerers on board. They're doing the same thing.
Sales.
God, what absolute fucking chances. I'm sorry, Echo. I know you just wanted to pay her, but she sucked so much.
Yeah, I don't disagree, but then, like I said before, they had a bigger ship. It's
The only thing.
I didn't want to fight them. I just wanted her to shut the fuck up. Did you hear her?
Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah, but I tell you what, it sounds like we just have another layer of official paperwork and documentation around the ship. So I feel pretty good about that.
It's
No, it's great.
Expense. Yes.
Yeah, here's 600 for your trouble, and she'll split some with you. I know that you're.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was saying, Amber goes, I'm glad I didn't get arrested, because I have no idea if I want to buy the Protectorate.
That's why you didn't say anything. That makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, I mean, it's generally the smart thing to do when you don't want to get attention.
Well, in the city, I have plenty of ways of escape. On the ocean, what am I going to do? Pretend I'm a fish?
Pretty good.
Swim.
Sweetheart Rose, why were you asking about that ship? I tried to read her mind to get information to kind of, have something over you, like I always tried to get, but I never succeed. And she blocked me.
Hmm. Oh, well, that's too bad. That would have been nice to know. It's just... Well, you remember how I don't know how to swim and I don't like water?
Yes, I remember every day.
And you do? That's strange. But, well, yeah, there's a reason. I was on a ship, and it sank in the storm when I was a child. It was a very unpleasant experience. And I always thought it was a natural storm, but when I heard them talking about causing storms to wreck boats, it just, made me wonder.
Was this the storm that killed your parents?
What? No, my parents didn't die in a storm.
Okay, sure.
She just shakes her head. No, it is the reason why I ended up in Shu. I mean, look at me. She kind of gestures at. She does not look Shuian. Like, I don't know if there's a general body type in Shu or facial type. I'm guessing Asian. She does not look Asian. So, I mean, it's kind of obvious. I mean, I said I was, I came from Suwa, but I didn't say I was born there. I just spent a lot of time there before I joined the monastery.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate that. Actually, never mind. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, that makes me wonder, though. If the Protectorate will only have 80 ships 100 years ago. Well, she didn't confirm it, so I don't... whatever. Maybe I might ask some people around once we land in Naosha. It doesn't matter. I don't like it. It was 100 years ago. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Well, now that that matter's settled, I guess we proceed to Reston.
I'm gonna go to
Why do you
sleep.
keep saying Reston? We're not going to Reston.
We are going to Reston. Where do you think we're going?
First stop.
We're going to
Oh, is it?
Nausea, which is in Reston.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought y'all were talking about that.
Yeah. Bourbon is the city we're not going to.
Yeah, exactly.
Hammer stops
Okay.
and thinks like, I don't think I've pissed off anyone in Narsha in the last 20 years.
Never been there, so. And maybe we can find some more leads, maybe about the a big purple dragon or an angry 14-fingered demon.
Oh, that reminds me. If we run into Vagradan again,
And we're probably
how are
dead.
we gonna mask? How are we gonna mask my aura? I mean, we seem to
I
have a
will-
reason to believe that he can find me if he wants to, or close enough.
Oh, I will do the same thing I did last time, which is I will snuff out your connection to the weave.
There's got to be a better way than that.
A better way.
I mean, if it means not fighting a 3-mile-long dragon, I think it's just a risk you're gonna have to take, buddy.
Yeah.
Nico,
Okay,
I'm
let's-
sorry. I mean, I know it's not comfortable for you to be, but in your own words, you're not powerless.
Yep. Okay. We'll keep looking for alternatives. There's got to be something. But that's what we'll do for now.
All right.
I'm going back to sleep.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going back
So-
to bed as well.
As you guys head back to bed, you guys will spend the rest of the night peacefully sailing eastward towards Reston and Nausea. You guys have a total of 5 days expected before you get there. Nothing else happens tonight, so you guys can go ahead and get a long rest. And the next day dawns, and it's a beautiful, beautiful morning. Clear, sunny, little wind at the back to keep the sails going. You're headed off and see no danger in sight. Is there anything you guys want to do this morning on the sea?
I'll be doing some calligraphy or scribing some scrolls.
Okay.
Up top. We can do that later though.
Cool. Just go ahead and send me what you want to do.
Jerry wants to test his harpoon.
Okay. Jerry wants to go and practice harpooning. Let's go ahead and get you to roll your dexterity check to fire the harpoon at a target. With an 11, you'll hit a stationary target.
Awesome. And then does the rope stay attached? Like, can I pull it back in?
Yep. You pull it back in, and the ham that you have shot comes with it. Frank looks at you. That's a strange hobby, shooting things that don't move.
I'm gonna do that sand creature thing where I'm gonna be like, and like hold the spear with the ham on it above my head.
He looks at you like you're weird and goes about his business. Next morning, during this morning, Gerald, the woman that you had over last night will wake up and go about ordering guys around the ship and getting them to scrub the decks on their hands and knees and generally ignore you.
I knew I liked her.
Oh. Anything you guys want to do other than this so far? Brennan, anything this morning?
Well,
No.
I mean, so who's Gerald is shooting harpoons, correct?
Yep.
And
trying to teach
Cecilia?
himself to use siege weapons.
Okay, who is doing calligraphy?
Cecilia?
Cecilia.
Okay, so I try to find Sweet August Rose and ask her about more about this demon and dragon that I've heard about.
Right.
Some backstory on this.
Okay. Well, it's kind of an open secret now, and I don't think Echo would mind. So, apparently, a really, really, really long time ago, there was these two enormous dragons. I mean, like, really, really big fucking dragons. One was really cool and nice, and the other wasn't. They got in a fight. The bad one won, and killed the good one. Now we think that Echo is the resurrection of that good one. Like he has his soul or something. I don't know. He's a kobold. I don't know. But anyways, we came across the skull of the long dead evil bad one, and it interacted with Echo some way. Long story short, that giant fuck huge dragon you saw last week. Yeah, it resurrected because of Echo, we think. And yeah, that's the dragon that killed Amarazi. That's when we named the ship after it. That was the name of the dragon, Amarazi.
Okay, get an insight check from Brennan, please.
Why does everyone do insight check? I've never lied once.
Not live.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah.
all right.
No one ever does on Aimer, and he lies all
will-
the time.
She has not lied about anything she said.
I
You're
mean,
like the boy who cries wolf, except the girl that never tells a lie. People stop asking you honest questions if you never tell the full truth.
so, but I mean, that was the basic gist of it.
For your
Yeah.
information, Rob, phrasing and exact wording is very important in this case. But for Brennan's information, it's true.
Right.
Yeah, so and then so that big huge dragon is probably try to kill him. I say as I point at Echo, who's I don't know, manning the helm. Like it's really cute because he's like hanging. He has to like jump up to reach the wheel. So yeah, that's what was it? Vagradan. That's If you ever see that giant 3-mile long dragon, that's that. And I think Echo is on some quest to find out more information. I think that's why we're heading east, but I'm not sure about that. And it's not related to the demon thing. The demon is just a fucking evil demon, and I was hired to kill it by my organization. And that guy, I say as I point at Gerald, who I imagine is like doing a Tusken Raider impression, wants to kill the demon because it killed his mercenary troop like 20 years ago.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. So for me, it's impersonal. For him, it's very personal. And it just kind of happened to work out that we're both hunting the same target.
That's it for now. Brennan just says thank you.
Yeah, if you need to know anything else, just ask me. I'm an open book.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
I can hear Cecilia's teeth grinding from here.
Yep.
But yeah, she just goes back to her wood carvings. She's carving some more.
Little figurines.
Yeah, her little figurines.
Okay. What would Echo be doing today?
So, the captain's cabin. This is a pretty nice ship.
Yep. The captain's
There
cabin
is-
got demolished though
Yeah, it got
during
smashed.
during his empowerment.
Yeah, I was hoping there would be some books or some. I don't know. I'd like to do some study, but I don't have access to materials.
If you want to make
Yeah.
some scrolls, I have things that you can make scrolls with. Just a
I could
bit.
help. Yeah, I could help with the scrolls. I do have some other things I want to do, but I think that's a good start. Let's do some scrolls.
Okay.
I mean, scrolls of Scourging Ray for you. I mean, that is 60 gold for a lot of damage for you
Yeah, that's a good.
specifically.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or if you want
I'm
magic missile, you can also have those.
I'm good with magic missile. I think. So I think, yeah, scorching ray is probably the way to go. It's. Yeah. Maybe. Summon draconic spirit. If we can put that on a scroll, that would be great. It's, that might be quite a bit. I don't know what the scale is of materials. You should go up in level.
For 5th level spell, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's probably about 500 gold, Eric.
I'll pull up the exact price. One moment.
Anything
this-
above 2nd level spell just takes a long time to craft. I mean, we have days,
Oh.
but
Yeah.
like, according to D&D rules, it's going to take you like 3 weeks. I'd like to reduce that by a factor of 24, just to make it easier so that people can actually craft things. A 9th level scroll still, by doing that, still takes 4 weeks to do.
Yeah, so let's not do that. Let's just go with the. Yeah, let's just go with the scorching ray at 2nd level. We'll do a couple of those.
how many do you want? Because we can do as many as you want.
Um,
You want 10? We can do 10.
yeah, if you have the materials for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's do that.
Those scrolls are a
Okay.
great investment.
Alright, Scorching Ray is a 2nd level spell. So I need Arcana checks. And you need to beat a DC 14.
I'll give technical guidance all of these if you'll take it. Because I can
Okay.
cast this on my spell.
If you want to just roll 14d20, and let me know your bonus to Arcana, we'll just do it fast.
Okay, so let's do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use sorcery points on those 3, so I can
Okay.
try to reroll those.
Sure. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there we
Alright.
go.
So, yep, 14 scrolls of Scorching Ray.
That's I think it's 10.
Or
right?
10. 10 scrolls.
Yeah.
Scorching Ray.
Great. Take them
Oh,
to
that's
yours.
fantastic. Yeah, that's fantastic. I'll put those to good use.
And 600 gold removed, please.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
good.
Amber, what is our beautiful, skinny blonde girl doing?
He made breakfast for himself and his bunkmates, I guess. And since he bought a lot of food, he's gonna bring them food and try to figure the situation out a little bit as they travel.
Sure. They have not said a word to you, even when you gave them food.
Are they eating said food?
They are.
All right. Amer says, I bought a good amount of rations. They're in the galley if you guys get hungry. Come on. Stops and kind of pauses for a moment while they eat, trying to sort himself out a little bit. So, out of curiosity, why exactly did you three decide to follow me?
They look up at you, and they look very confused for the moment.
Are you three followers of Mosaba?
The one in the center nods and goes, "You're the daughters of Mosaba."
Well, things are starting. Aaron would have zero probably idea, even with the history check, what that is.
Yep.
So, he's gonna look a little pensive and he's gonna nod. Tell me Tell me about the daughters of Osaba. It's starting to make more sense.
We serve the god's will.
That
It is simple.
that is very simple. You are correct. I guess the first question I asked was kind of stupid in that regard. Should I ask this one first? Well. Outside of this, do you have any goals or will of your own? Any desires? Any revenge that you wish to mete out?
No. Such things are against the will of Masaba. To have one's own designs would be to place yourself on the level of a god. We are vessels to be used for his greater good.
Oh, is Masaba this like gender indifferent?
No, Masaba is definitely a female vampire.
They said him, so I was like, I
Yep.
wanted to make sure that that was the correct.
That was a misspoken on my part.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I was interpret based off that. Okay. Oh, this is real interesting. Amer's thinking to himself here a little bit. I can definitely see where you're coming from with that. Masaba hasn't given me the guidance of her will yet.
That is okay. You carry the voice. It will come.
Certainly will. Certainly will. We're going to Narsha, and I plan on having you three accompany us if you are needed. I'm guessing there is no qualms from anything that that I request from you, given that it's not sacrilege.
As long as it's not sacrilege. Why would it be sacrilege? You carry the voice.
Oh,
The worshippers of Masaba are strong in Nausha. Things are well there.
do you know how to get in contact with them there? Or will they just find me like you three did?
If needed, we can contact them. Why?
Curiosity. I'm still Amer stops positive.
One of the daughters runs a bakery in Nausha.
Will the other daughters just know who I am by my presence, like you three did?
They will.
Excellent.
You can find her at Akatea's Bakery in Nausha, on the north side of town.
Excellent.
And I will type that in chat for you.
Okay.
I just hope that my Saturday group is not watching tonight.
Amer goes, okay, thank you. He goes, and you are welcome to wander along the boat. Just don't kill any of my friends or the crew, please. Gotta need them.
Saba's voice. You do not have friends.
Ouch.
You have people who you use to further Mosaba's will, but you do not have friends. Such an attachment is not wise.
Oh, Amer kind of laughs. He's like, well, there's one thing this place does a lot. It's unwise thing. Kind of chuckles. And he steps out. He's like, if you three need me, I'm gonna be up on the deck. I need to get some air and think about this.
Very well. We will stay here and slay anyone who boards the ship without permission.
Amer nods and says, good work.
And they sit there with the door hanging open.
Amer does close the door.
Okay.
He's fully aware, at least in Amer's own mind, that they'll do anything regardless if the door's open or closed. He just doesn't want someone aimless randomly walking in there and getting murdered.
Exactly right.
Yep. So Amer at this point wanders up on the deck and he kind of stands at the bow, like of the boat. He's just kind of looking out into the ocean and thought of what they said.
Yeah. There's a lot there.
There's a lot there.
All because of some poorly chosen words in a temple.
Well,
Poorly or well chosen?
A lot
You know-
of poorly chosen, a lot of specifically chosen words. Remember, we gave him 2 separate chances.
well, I mean, you gotta take the character verse. Joe was like, "Oh yeah, no, I fucked up." Amer was like, "Nope. Get the shovel. We're digging deeper."
Let him cook, yeah.
Let him
Well,
cook.
Well, I think we're going to end there because I don't have time to get you through the next encounter. But next week, we will continue sailing towards Nausea. We may get there. We'll see what happens on the ocean as you guys travel between the land of Shu and Reston.